For the first time since the month of February, we have football that counts. Yes, the results will actually count in this game, and it's the beginning of a hopefully long season. So, with that being said, welcome back, everybody, to the Big Blue in the Bronx YouTube channel. Hit the like button, subscribe, do all the good stuff, turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or video drops. Appreciate anyone who comes in here doing all the good stuff. I'm going to pass it over to my panel before we get into the specifics here. Let's start with John.
What's going on, everyone? First thoughts, I guess. Football is back, okay? We've officially transitioned into, caring about sports again, not watching garbage on the field, okay? And we have a good matchup tonight. I know it's not our teams, but it is the reigning champs, the Kansas City Chiefs, home, and they will set off against the Detroit Lions, who do have some high expectations this year. So you know what? It should be a fun one. It should be very entertaining to watch and spectate. And also, anyone in the chat, I know fantasy football, I know people are betting, so throw your questions, comments all night long as you react to the game with us, because I'm sure a lot of people are watching this game. All right, it's the first night of football. Everyone's hyped again for football season, but I'll throw it over to Luca.
Hope everybody all is well. Obviously, Thursday Night Football, the first matchup of the year. Lions, Chiefs. I know John was going on about fantasy football. I have a ton of players from this game that are on my fantasy football teams. Chiefs and Lions, both expectedly. I had prop bets on this game. But you know what? It's just so exciting to watch football. That means something once again. Obviously, it's bringing us closer to Sunday and to Monday, especially when the New York Jets play. But you know what? This is going to be a very interesting matchup. I like both teams in this one.
Yeah, definitely. So I put a poll in the chat. If anyone wants to answer it, of course, it's who's winning. Is it going to be the Chiefs? Is it going to be the Detroit Lions in an upset? Or is it going to be a tie? I don't think that has happened, at least in recent history, with the opener. At least an opener like this. I know a couple of years ago it was the Vikings and the Packers, and there was a bunch of missed kicks and all that sort of crap.
Remember, before we get that, we all picked the Chiefs according to the book.
Yes, so our dignity, our reputation is on the line. But with that being said, what is up to Luke? He goes, I got Isaiah Pacheco in fantasy football. I need him to explode. Well, I do too. I have him and Jahmyr Gibbs tonight. So please let this be a running game. Chiefs without Kelsey will still blow out this overrated, overhyped, garbage, same old Lions team. Okay.
All right, so Knicks Nation is down with the Chiefs.
He's down with the count. Low Temps, what's up? He goes, what's up, guys? Is Cooper Kupp washed up? I don't think so. I think, obviously, there's been a few bad years there. But I still think he's got some juice left in the tank. It's unfortunate that whatever nerve injury just happened, but which is going to affect their chances against a very good defense in Seattle. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see, man. Also, I just want to announce this. I'll announce it, further, of course, in the community notes and stuff like that. Shouts to our buddy from the Jets Turbulence podcast, the touring member, Armin. What's going on, Armin? But
what's up, Armin?
To move further, of course, Sunday morning at 9:30 in the morning. This is the first time I think we're doing an actual Sunday morning show to prep for football. And that's going to be all 17 weeks, including the playoffs, unless obviously something comes up. It is the Rise and Rush podcast. And we will have 3 game previews for you every single week that are not our teams, which you can go look at the graphic right now and see which teams we're going to preview this week. Number 2 is fantasy football. So you want your starts, you want your sits, everything from the Thursday night game, except for the Thursday night game, I should say. John's going to talk about it, the starts and sits, and then going into the betting, which I know John obviously wanted to get into on this channel, and we will have a special guest on, Mr. Joe Maniello, who used to work with the Jets content creator, also known as Matt O'Leary. So I need
still works with him, by the way.
To go off, though. Huh?
I was saying he still works with him, by the way. He's still going to do the weekly stuff.
He's still doing the weekly stuff, which is a good thing. And obviously, we could always learn from the betting experts as they're looking at Kauffman Stadium alongside Arrowhead Stadium. So I'll throw it around. I mean, obviously, we picked the Chiefs to win tonight. Is there any rookies that you're really excited to watch? For me, it's two on the Lions. Jack Campbell, the rookie out of Iowa, and Brian Branch, the rookie out of Alabama. I'll start with Luca.
This actually goes for one of my fantasy teams. You obviously have Sam Laporta, new tight end for the Lions, out of I believe Iowa, right? And because it's funny because Hawkinson I think came out of Iowa as well when they drafted him. But he's the new tight end. He's obviously going to be the new safety blanket for Jared Goff, replacing T.J. Hawkinson, which is quite a task. Defensively, I'm looking at Brian Branch for the Lions. I wanted him in the draft. The Jets didn't draft him. That's all fine and well, but he's just everywhere. He's just everywhere. I think he's a very good, smart IQ. But yeah, I'm very excited for him.
John?
A guy is Jahmyr Gibbs. I know a lot of fantasy people care about him, and I know Knicks Nation even says I need Jahmyr Gibbs to go off, though, even though he's crapping on the Lions. But nevertheless, remember this kid was not many people thought he should be picked where he was. A lot of people at the time thought it was a reach, but again, he's got a chance to prove it. His senior year at Alabama, he rushed for 926 yards. He had 7 touchdowns. He also had 444 receiving yards. So he did have over 1,000 purpose yards, 1,370 to be exact. And you know what? I like the fact that he's going to get his shot. I know it's going to be a split backfield with him and the also another new line. What's
David Montgomery.
Montgomery, that's right, over from the Bears. I was about to say Jamal Williams again, but like, wait, no, that's not right.
No, he's in New Orleans.
Yes, no. I remember an offseason happened, but yeah, he's the rookie that I'm most excited to watch out for tonight.
Definitely.
It's interesting.
So.
Let me just say this. I'm sorry to interrupt, Alex, but Chris Jones is actually in attendance for the game, but pending is still with his holdout.
And Chad Henne is banging the Chiefs drum, which obviously is for the
Chad Henne.
chant. So, shouts to Sunil in the chat. He says, "What's up, boys? The Yankees are shitting the bed, trailing 8-1 in the bottom of the 4th. I need Jahmyr Gibbs to go off, though. Okay, so do I. I have a 2-leg parlay tonight. Lions plus 6.5 and over 39.5 rush yards for
Luca. Would you like to share
Gibbs.
that advice I gave you, really quick?
Well, obviously they have the half rushing yards for Patrick Mahomes, which John's obviously told me about this morning. I clicked the over on that one. He knows how to scramble. He's going to get at least 1 yard or more. But I don't remember the other. If you think you just gave me that piece of advice, but I also have Jared Goff.
It was only at a half. Are you sure?
Yeah, it was half.
All right, so it looks like
Did you bet on the right thing?
Yes.
I could have swore I saw a different number.
I have underdog.
But anyway.
All right. I mean, that makes it easier.
We take a look at the Lions offense now, ranked as one of the top units, especially in the Ben Johnson offense. So we'll take a look at an empty set for Jared Goff. Looks like they're going to start out with David Montgomery in the backfield, not Jahmyr Gibbs, and they're going to hand it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's got a few yards. He's pushing and shoving, and he's got about 8. So that little disappearance, that absence of Chris Jones is effective early.
Nice little run there.
Yeah, Chiefs got a few players out, obviously. Chris Jones, Travis Kelce, also out on offense for them, which is the 2 of their bigger losses for the night.
Yes, indeed. So 2 tight ends set here. James Mitchell in motion out of Virginia Tech. And they're going to hand it off. Fake Goff, and he's going to have to just throw it down.
And defender right in his face.
And I'll bring up third.
Come on, Goff. Fuck.
I think that was the second-year player, George Karlaftis, who came off the edge.
That is correct, George Karlaftis. So he's going to have to play a big role, especially rushing the passer tonight with the absence of Chris Jones, who is a dynamic player when on the field. So now they'll feature Sam Laporta, the first-year tight end out of Iowa.
Come on, Goff.
Big key third down here. Still no Jahmyr Gibbs, which is kind of interesting. They're not throwing the pressure at him early. Play clock winding down. Jared Goff looking, firing, incomplete. which will bring up fourth down intended for Josh Reynolds, the former Ram.
Fuck. They go ahead.
They sent 4 and
Jared Goofball looked so bad.
Enough.
Yeah, that Justin Reed was in coverage, but that was a big overthrow right there. So they're going to put in Jack Fox to punt. He's one of the best punters in the game.
It's also
going to kick this one away. And this is back towards the 9-yard line. Richie James, the former Giant, is on return, and the Lions make a nice special team stop. Khalil Dorsey and Anthony Pittman making the tackle.
As here comes the Chiefs offense, as you can see on your screen.
Yes, shouts to Booyah in chat. Low Temp says Chris Jones could get his money after the game. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Nick Bosa got paid. And if this run defense really looks bad, then it's going to be a different story. But some notes here. Jawan Taylor signed from the Jaguars. And also another Florida team pickup for the Kansas City Chiefs, Donovan Smith at the left side. Kadarius Toney in motion. It is a little pitch to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he's not going to get much, but maybe about 4 or 5 yards. We appreciate everyone coming in. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe, do all the good stuff.
It's incredible. Some of his stats.
Got some breaking news, everybody. Armin's going to put it right here.
Oh, Jesus. Yep. There it is.
Joe Burrow getting paid. And off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he is stopped. Alex Anzalone and CJ Gardner-Johnson, the newest addition from that Eagles defense, on the tackle. But thank you, Armin, for supplying the breaking news.
Yeah, CJ signed a 1-year prove-it deal, trying to, get his money, but didn't get it this offseason. So trying to prove it out with the Lions. 6 picks for him last year. So
former Florida product, who was originally with the New Orleans Saints, Sky Moore in motion. Mahomes looks like it's a 5-man rush. Drops back. He's going to have to fire. This one's caught. First down. Jerick McKinnon. Looks like he made the catch over James Houston, moving the chains for the Chiefs. My mistake. That was Malcolm Rodriguez in coverage. Second-year man out of Oklahoma State.
This is the Chiefs' offensive line picked that up very well and gave Mahomes all day there. So
it'll be a new set of downs for Kansas City. Mahomes looks, fires, caught. This looks to be Noah Gray, former Duke product. Second down. What's up to Kiev in the chat? If you're new here, definitely hit the subby and the likey, of course. Sunil, definitely. I'll get your comment in a second. Second down and 5. Short yardage situation for Kansas City as they're at the 36-yard line. Sky Moore in motion. Isaiah Pacheco is in the backfield. Fake to Pacheco, Mahomes. He's got some time. He's going to have to rush out of the pocket, and he's going to have to throw it away. A big hit at the end. Ooh. And it's going to bring up third down.
Alex Anzalone with the hit there.
Former New Orleans Saints special teamer turned starting linebacker.
Watch the original pressure from Hutchinson here. He's going to get a one-on-one with Taylor, and then you just,
from Isaiah Pacheco.
Nice chip there, and he just keeps fighting, but you see Mahomes take a shot there.
So it'll be a big, important third down and 5 on the 36-yard line. Sky Moore once again in motion. 4-man rush. Mahomes in the pocket. He is tackled.
Got him.
Nice play by the former Atlanta Falcon, Jonathan Kaminsky. Now we'll bring up fourth. Dear Bengals Nation, just don't disrespect Arrowhead Stadium again if you learned anything from the AFC Championship game last season. Ooh. True that. Jonathan Kaminsky making a nice play.
I don't really think Joe Tooney could have done much better than that. I think that was just Mahomes kind of running up into it, but nevertheless.
I agree. Tommy Townsend on the punt, brother of former NFL punter Johnny Townsend. And looks like this is going to get to the 9-yard line. Fielded by Khalif Raymond. That will take us to our first commercial break.
Lions actually they held up defensively there. I got to say that a few times, they pressured Mahomes a little bit. They didn't use a heavy blitz, and they got the job done.
They didn't waver.
Mm-hmm.
13 votes so far. 69% say that the Chiefs are going to win, 15% for the Lions, which means a certain percentage for a tie. So I wonder who picked the tie, to be honest. But definitely, guys, hit the like button, share out, do all the good stuff. We appreciate y'all being here for the first night of football. And as far as everything goes, we'll be here every single week doing some Thursday night football, which I know the Giants will be up in 2 weeks.
How are you, Jacob, my man?
Jacob? What's going on, brother? Luca, when did the Jets have Thursday night football?
That's
against the Browns, right?
Late in the season, yeah.
Yeah. Against the Dog Pound.
I also been very quiet because
on? What
happened? Luca?
I said I've been very quiet because you guys are too far ahead of me for even me to analyze any of the plays.
Oh.
Dang it, NBC.
Well, that's what happens when I've this is all because I had to back up all those times. So it is what it is. So I'll be talking on commercial, I guess.
You're more like 15 folks. Let's get that up. All right, so it's back, starting at the 9-yard line for Kansas City. Excuse me, Detroit. I have to watch it on Peacock because NBC.
Oh my God!
Is blacked out for DirecTV.
Ridiculous! Sorry,
everyone's getting blacked out, but I'll talk about that in just a second. Jason Kabinda is in the backfield for Detroit, and this is a handoff for Montgomery. It's about 2 yards in. Willie Gay Jr. amongst others in the pile of tacklers.
Yeah,
how far behind are you? Luca?
Luca?
I don't think he hears us.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Goff, tip pass.
Oh.
Mike Dana on the tip, and that's going to bring up a huge third down deficit for Detroit.
That was a nice athletic play there. That was showing some leaping ability. People talk about the broad jump at the combine when you see some vertical here.
It's going on 40D Gaming.
NBC, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. That sucks for anyone that's got to I can't watch on NBC because it's blacked out. It's ridiculous sometimes with these cable companies.
Exactly.
All right, I'll be writing my stern, angry letter.
Goff is running out, and it's caught.
Not going to be enough for a
play,
first.
But it's not going to be enough. Marvin Jones, former Jaguar, with the catch. It's going to be fourth down. What I will say is, though, for a statement, not necessarily for tonight, but in the future, it's going to be on Luca. Can you hear me? Luca. Luca, yo, we're talking to you.
Yes, I could obviously see you.
What I'm saying is, past tonight. Oh, they faked it.
Oh,
And it's a first down.
wow.
What a play by the special teams. Jalen Reeves-Maben took it and ran with it.
That was a ballsy call there by Campbell. Wow.
Shouts to Ron in the chat. But Luca, what I was saying is, beyond this week, it's going on Prime, so we could actually meet up with each other in terms of timing.
Fun.
Very ballsy move there, as John mentioned. First down.
Oh, they caught me by surprise. Yeah, the Chiefs special team coordinator not happy there.
Brock Wright and Sam Laporta enter the formation. This is a handoff. Jahmyr Gibbs has about 2 yards. He gets his first NFL carry.
That was a very good job of breaking a tackle. He had a free rusher coming right at him, but he spun out of it and picked up 2 yards, which, it's better than 0.
Right.
That was a hell of a special teams play. Oh, I give him some credit on that one. They caught me by surprise.
About 8:20 left to go in the game. Goff calling out signals. Laporta actually lined up outside, which is a little interesting. Goff, he's going to look. He's going to fire. First down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, continuing his dominant reign from a year ago, gets the first. Justin Reed in coverage and on the tackle.
Watch, they really do line up St. Brown anywhere. They'll put him outside in and just watch. He makes a little stutter move, and it's a quick route for him, and that's just too easy there, putting him in single coverage.
Because of safety, no less.
Mm-hmm. Brad, what's up, man? Glad you could join us.
What's going on? Jahmyr Gibbs was not even lined up as a running back that time. This one's caught. First down and more for Josh Reynolds. Moving the chains. The Lions, ever since that fake punt, have started getting some nice momentum. Shouts to Brad and Classy Nasty. By the way, guys, I just want to mention this. I know Brad knows this. For any of you that have the S and the green, that means you're a member now, because one of our buddies, Bill Harnett, if I'm saying that correctly, if I'm not, I apologize, was actually giving out some memberships a few days ago on our live stream, as there's a carry from Montgomery about 5 yards.
Lions are starting to move the chains now. They got that fake punt is giving them some momentum.
Which also means, by the way, you could check out Angry John's position series.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a new one on Saturday for center fielders.
That's right, guys. That's right. You get to hear some baseball. Some good baseball, not some garbage.
Not some garbage, okay?
As
Jahmyr Gibbs gets the carry. Some blockers ahead. First down and more for Jahmyr Gibbs. Look at the hit. And he took it out of that and got a first down.
Wow.
This kid is tough.
How about, hold up, also gives some toughness credit to Gibbs, but watch the center
line.
If you could see a replay, watch the center, Frank Ragnow here. All terrific center in the NFL. Watch 77. Moves out to the left. There's the block he has. That's a beautiful block there. Frees up that whole hole.
And you know what? I'll give someone else credit too. Felix Anujiki-Uzoma was blocked up there by the rookie Sam Laporta.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a defensive end against a tight end. You really don't get that matchup in favor of the tight end, as Amon-Ra St. Brown continues his reign for a catch. L'Jarius Sneed is on the tackle.
A lot of quick throws here by Goff. Trying to play a little fast-paced tempo and make this.
I will say also as well, something that we've kind of forgot about over the last few months is the emojis. Our members can use emojis, so definitely use them. What is up, Jeffrey? And Brad says likes up and become members. Yeah, absolutely. JD says the Lions are furious. Yeah, they got a head of steam moving down the field. Carry from Montgomery. He's got a first down.
First. No, some push on the left side from the left guard there in the center. Good job.
This offensive line could be one of the better offensive lines, top 10 in football.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have to give credit to Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell for supplying this roster after the mess that they endured from Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia.
Some household names on this offensive line. Taylor Decker been really solid. Penei Sewell on the right side. Ragnow, we mentioned in the center spot.
Reynolds again. Excuse
talent.
me. That is Montgomery. My bad on that one. About a 3-4 yard gain there. So a little mix of everything. Fuck Montgomery. Give it to Gibbs. I listen. I'm in the same boat.
A lot of people gonna be rooting for the.
It's gonna be interesting, John, because they're using CEH right now. I need Pacheco, and they're using Montgomery more than they're using Gibbs. But hopefully that Gibbs run gave him a little something, a little pep in his step. In your pool tonight, I picked Detroit to win. Okay. He means the poll, but yes. Yes, indeed. St. Brown in motion. Give it to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs, he fell. He would have probably had a couple. He's still up, by the way. So I don't know if they're going to charge him with the loss or maybe just mark him down.
Jeez.
But if he didn't trip, I'd like to think he probably had a first down, maybe more on that one.
He had him beat too, man. He really did. He really had him beat.
Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator, was interviewed several times for a head coaching job.
He did an excellent job with this offense. A lot of people believe he'll be worthy of a head coaching spot one day.
Exactly.
It's 3rd and 6 here for the Lions.
Reynolds in motion. Montgomery on 3rd down. Big stop for the Chiefs needs to come here. Goff looks, fires over the middle. Amon-Ra St. Brown, touchdown Lions. First touchdown of the season in the NFL for 2023 goes to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Good protection here again from the Lions. Goff just using the time he has. Watch the protection up front. Watch all 5 guys here. All right, good. This is good offensive line work. No one even touching him. All right, good by everyone. St. Brown just watch. Lined up behind Jones Jr. They want to. It's a little pick play, and St. Brown runs across
basically across the route that always beats man coverage.
Yeah, no, and that was a missed tackle there as well. I could not tell who missed the tackle though. I think it might have been Nick Jones, the nickel back, if I'm not mistaken.
Nick Jones is inactive tonight.
No, wait, who was it then? Who was it?
Mike Edwards. Former Buck.
Who was it?
Former
Mike
Buck,
Edwards.
Mike Edwards.
Mike Edwards. Couldn't tell for a second.
JD, I could tell he's a Lions fan. He says roar.
Crossface. Isn't Jameson Williams suspended like Calvin for? Yes, he is suspended.
Yep.
And I don't know how they do the suspensions. All right, to me it doesn't make any sense. But
it's a bunch of nonsense.
How could you be accepting of this garbage?
It's not garbage. Luca, what do you think of the first drive for the Detroit Lions?
You mean the first touchdown drive or just in general the first drive?
First touchdown drive. My bad. I couldn't speak on that one.
First touchdown drive. I mean, it started off badly until they made the fake punt. Killed them with the short game and the little bit of the running game. Obviously, that offensive line is looking to dominate, especially after I thought Steve Spagnuolo tried to dial up some pressure. But Goff is throwing the ball right where he needs to. And so far, he's helping me out a lot in terms of fantasy. My props. Thank you, Amon-Ra St. Brown, as well.
Thank you, man.
To Cry Havoc. We're getting a lot of new viewers. Definitely hit the like button, sub up, guys. We appreciate y'all. As I said, even though we're mostly a New York-based content channel, Sunday, every single Sunday, 9:30 a.m., we're doing our own show for just precisely football. Cry Havoc says, nice backwards hat, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate the compliment.
We're not going to be doing Sunday night's Giants game. That kicks in with something a little called...
Because Alex has superstitions.
I have superstition, yes. But we're already at 16 likes, man. I mean, you guys are awesome. So let's get to 20. And we're also trying to get to 1,530 subs. So
I have to bring this back on commercial. Just give me a second.
What are we bringing back?
Crossface says Dan Campbell is the biggest set of balls in the NFL. No, He's a very aggressive and gutsy coach. I got to give him credit, for the offensive line held up good, and Goff had a few quick throws, and Gibbs made some nice plays, but that fake punt they ran, I gotta tip my cap to Campbell there. That caught everyone by surprise. I don't think the Chiefs expected that, especially pinned in their own territory. But that's the kind of coach he's proven to be in his tenure so far with the Lions.
Exactly, and they just needed. They made a couple of moves on defense with Jack Campbell and a couple other guys this offseason. So I'm gonna see how those improvements really kick in, because that was the Achilles heel of Detroit last year that really prevented them from going to the playoffs. But you remember that hot stretch they have down the stretch, getting a couple of victories, as Jack Fox will kick it off. Richie James will keep it as a touchback.
All right.
Armin says Alex doesn't have to stream this Sunday night game, but Luca and John could.
I would do it. Thank you.
Don't flutter his ego.
It's already fluttered enough.
Over, under, lose. Luca is losing 3 bets a week. I would put it at 2 right now, and then the over under. Campbell is in his 3rd year, by the way. Mahomes to Pacheco, and Pacheco's got a good 4 yards. Alex Anzalone on the tackle.
Yeah, that was a good burst of speed to the outside. Kansas City trying to get into a rhythm after that drive is Brad. Thank you for the non-compliment too, I guess.
Yep, I did see that. They're also playing this Sunday against the Eagles.
Yep.
So I don't want to root for the Patriots, but I almost have to. So
go Eagles!
I'm rooting against the Eagles. And John would do the different thing, the opposite thing, of course, because
we don't want New England winning. Hell no. Sorry, Jeffrey.
Holmes looks incomplete. What great coverage right there. Blanket coverage.
Is that Anzalone coverage? Yeah, he's had a few nice plays on defense so far.
Derpy says, fellas, it's early, but dang, that drive was pretty good by the Lions. Yeah,
right.
No, definitely. Big momentum changer as we're looking at offensive coordinator Matt Nagy.
Former Bears coach, remember?
While Andy Reid calls the plays. He had 1 playoff season. Actually, I think he had 2 technically in that COVID year, but the year after he was pretty much done for.
Yep.
Mahomes on 3rd and 8. Pressure comes. Fires. Caught, first down. That's Justin Watson, who's been known to really dominate in the preseason, gets his first catch of the season now for a first down.
Watch Watson lined up and watch the route. He's going to do a little. Oh, yeah, he got his defender to bite badly on that route. That's an excellent route by Watson.
Brad says
little post right there.
Ready to destroy the Giants. We'll see, Brad. I want to see how they handle Dallas.
He got his big contract yesterday.
Yeah, he did. More, but an inch and a half after contact. It's about 4 yards on the play.
We saw the Burrow contract tonight. Bosa got his money yesterday, so some stars did get paid this week, boys. So
yes. Is Travis Kelce out? Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He hyperextended his knee in practice for those who did not join earlier. And also, just another note, Chris Jones is also out, still on the holdout for anyone who didn't know.
Yes, Buffalo. It's going to be a handoff to Isaiah Pacheco. He bounces it outside. CJ Gardner-Johnson with an awesome tackle. The helmet falls off, but that's accidental, of course, so he won't get penalized. And it's going to be 3rd down. Almost less than a minute left, John. I mean, this has been you know what? They've been running the ball a lot, so that's why this quarter is really going fast.
Yeah, but watch Gardner-Johnson. This is why they brought him in, for plays like this. They, going to help a lot more clean up some of the mess on defense.
He's reading his keys and being gap disciplined.
Yeah, he held his own. He stayed in his zone. He made the play. Great job by Gardner-Johnson.
When you get to the comments in a second, 3rd down. The 4-man rush. Mahomes. He is just shy of the marker.
Ooh, I was close. I want to see where he stepped out or where the ball was. Let's see.
Josh Paschal, the 2nd-year man at Kentucky, was the one to push him out.
I want to see where No, I think they're giving it to him.
I mean,
I
I
think
don't agree with that, but they still have over the little
the end of the-
intermission we have here to discuss. It is the end of the first quarter.
I'd like to see another replay of that if I could. I don't know where he
Detroit
stepped out.
7, Kansas City zilch.
Mm-hmm.
So before we get to our little ad, I do want to get to our comment section here. I predict Chris Jones will sign an extension on Tuesday. The two Bosa brothers will be 49ers by the deadline. Okay. All right. What a first quarter. Definitely. Dang. Hey, Angry John, someone told me you something. I'll let you handle this, John. He says, someone told me you don't text your older brother enough. Okay. Seems like well-tempered, John. Where's the ferocity? Well, when the Jets lose, the Mets, and all those certain things, that's when it comes into play. But right now, it's happy. These are not really teams he's rooting for. JD, who's a Lions fan, I believe, says, you guys do a great show. We appreciate that, JD. We appreciate you guys being here. So, definitely a active first quarter. So, Luke, I'll ask you, what do you think of the first quarter? Obviously, there was a little bit of most of the time was taken up by the Detroit Lions, especially on that second drive. And do you think he got the first down there?
I thought he did. I think they're running the ball a lot more than I thought, meaning the Chiefs. Obviously, you have Mahomes out of the pocket getting the first down right there. But I guess they're trying to establish some sort of run game, obviously, with Pacheco and Sky Moore. Obviously, McKinnon factor in as well. But maybe we'll see a little more of the passing game. Obviously, had the third down critical reception by Justin Watson. So we'll see what happens.
Alexa sounds like a broadcaster. Okay. Well, listen,
really?
that's kind of the way I want to be portrayed. But make sure you smacky the likey folks. We're already over 20. How about let's get to 25? 25. So right now we got 32 votes on the poll. We got a total of 50% for the Chiefs, 41% for the Lions, and then I think that would be the remaining 8 to 9%, which means a tie. So everyone duck Alex's head is expanding with compliments. All right, so let's see if he did get the first down. Brian Branch actually pushed him out, so I think he might have gotten it on second look, my opinion. Mahomes out to Pacheco on a screen 5-yard gain. Aiden Hutchinson on the tackle. What's good to Almighty? Surprised we haven't heard anything from Mahomes. Kind of glad. Yeah, we'll see. Second down and 5. Noah Gray in motion. Pacheco in the backfield. Mahomes looks, fires, caught. First down and more. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Did Luca disappear?
He might have forgot there's football on.
Just wondering because I've seen the camera off and everything, but Valdez-Scantling
One-on-one
going up against Cam Sutton, one of the better corners in the NFL. Looks like they were playing zone right there.
Yeah. Looks like Sutton was in a trail technique almost.
25-yard line, Mahomes looks, fires, incomplete. Dropped there by the rookie Rashee Rice out of SMU. So looking at Travis Kelce on the sideline, who is inactive tonight due to a hyperextended knee. All the fantasy people are mad. I was one of the people who did not have him on a fantasy team, so that goes for me. Second down and 10, Mahomes. Nice pancake there by Donovan Smith. Mahomes running for a first down and more. And he's out towards the 9. Mahomes moving with his legs. What was it? Luca had a bet on that, right?
Yeah, and he's over. See?
So
we're winners. We're winners.
Won the money. Well, I don't know what the other part the bet was, but
I don't know what else he put down. That I can't take credit for, but this one I can.
A nice little toss there by Donovan Smith, making Charles Harris eat dirt.
Everyone forgets that Mahomes is not a thrower. He can move with his legs if he has to. 24 rushing yards for him now.
Richie James in motion. Give to Pacheco. Gray is a lead blocker. Pacheco down to the 2.
Good job from Gray getting out there for the block, and second and goal coming up for the Chiefs.
Pacheco will now leave, but Gray, solid job blocking there.
Yeah, you got the block on Sutton there. The Lions tried improving their secondary, bringing in Sutton, C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
McKinnon taking the snap. Reverse, ooh. Kadarius Toney. He's not getting anywhere. Maybe a yard and a half. John Kaminsky and Benito Jones on the tackle. It's third down.
Is Kadarius Toney is one of Alex's heroes?
That he is not. He is a clown with a capital K. Any of you don't know, that's how he spells clown.
Yep. This is a nice little reverse play here, but Lions stood with it.
Red up.
Mm-hmm.
Little creativity there, but third down and goal, Mahomes. Solid protection up front. Throws the end zone. Touchdown. Rashee Rice, his first NFL
the rookie
touchdown.
With a touchdown. Yeah, the Lions had everything covered up in the zone at first, but good job there from Mahomes to be patient. And Rice, welcome to the National Football League, buddy.
Yes, sir. Looks like Harrison Butker will be on to try the extra point. And the kick is up, kick is good. We have a tie game. At Arrowhead Stadium, it is 7-7.
Give me 1 sec. Right back.
No problem. Classy Nasty says, damn. Okay. All right. So obviously maybe he's rooting a little bit more for the Lions. I don't know where Luca is. Hopefully he's fine or whatever.
No, I'm still here. It's just I turn myself off when I'm watching the game.
All right. Feeble is white noise. It's an interesting one. But the looks like the Chiefs are starting to crawl back into this game, but it's up to Detroit to answer after a very much run-like first quarter, and it seems like it's starting to shift in a different direction. But I will kind of include this because I did it on the last commercial. If you guys haven't already, please use our SeatGeek code. Yes, we are now sponsored by SeatGeek. If you're going to a concert, need MetLife parking passes for any other stadium. If you're going to a game, you can now use the promo code Big Blue in the Bronx to get $20 off your ticket order right now. So even if you're not going to a game, if you want to share it with some friends, if they're going to a game, save them $20 and share out too. Save them $20 with the promo code Big Blue in the Bronx. So we appreciate y'all being here and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, let's get back to the chat. Wampag's Doodle says, this matchup tends to favor the Lions, but now the Chiefs are in a rhythm. Yes, indeed. So it's going to be who stops what and when. So definitely excited to see how this unravels. But Rashee Rice, again, his first NFL touchdown. 1,300 yards last year for SMU, 10 touchdowns. So we're going to see it. It's going to be really interesting to see how he impacts this Kansas City offense on a week in, week out basis. What's one NFL stadium you guys would like to visit? Ooh. I'm going to start with Luca.
I'm going to go Allegiant Stadium.
Allegiant Stadium, okay, in Las Vegas. John?
Give me a sec. Give me a sec to think on this. Go ahead, Alex.
John I got to think.
Yes, I do need to think.
I'm trying to see what stadium that is. But
okay. My God, hold up. I'm trying to
Think,
remember the
John.
name. The Seahawks Stadium.
Lumen Field.
Yeah. Yep. I would definitely want to go in an
Of course,
atmosphere.
Brad would go and say Levi Stadium. You know,
I wonder
that's,
why.
That's to be expected.
I
It's not like
wonder
Brad's
why.
a 49ers fan or anything. No. I mean, even if I was a Giants fan living somewhere else, I would not want to visit MetLife Stadium as my first. Just saying that right now.
Oh yeah, no, we all think it sucks.
It's a garbage can. It is a glorified toaster, and that's going to be a touchback. But glorified toaster, what other names? Air conditioner, a stack of CDs.
Yeah.
There's another name, but I'm forgetting it.
Mhm.
Lambeau in negative 30-degree weather, so I could have a story to tell.
I'd go to Lambeau, maybe not the negative 30 degrees, but
yeah, I don't really have a high tolerance for the cold weather. But that's me though. That's me, and that's obviously everyone has a different set of standards. So anyway, David Montgomery, the former Bear in the backfield again, coming out of a 2 tight end set. Monroe St. Brown in motion. They're going to give it off to Montgomery. Montgomery, a couple of yards there. Mike Dana on the tackle.
fell forward again. And his Lions have been a theme so far, picking up as many extra yardage as they can.
Joe's asking us for a loan. He goes, didn't even know y'all were streaming. Why, you need to make a bet, Joe? Boo to sponsor named stadiums. I can see that, yeah, because I know, well, I mean, this is kind of a different caveat, but I know the Steelers fans are not so happy about from going to Heinz to Acrisure.
True.
So they always call it Heinz.
Crossface says, I want to go to Jerry's World so I can spit up the...
Do you know what Jerry World has now?
What?
They have an AI. What the fuck? It's on Twitter. They have an AI like room where you could ask Jerry Jones a question. It's damn it, what the fuck is the name of it? It's a hologram. They have a hologram of Jerry Jones in one room. Jared Goff drops back. He fires. Caught. This is Brock Wright, the Notre Dame product, short of the first down by maybe a yard. Yeah, but they now have a room with Jerry Jones as a hologram, and you could ask him questions.
Jesus. To me, that's stupid. Whatever. Oh.
Why win Super Bowls when you could have that?
Yeah. Quick play there by the Lions to pick up the first down on the sneak from Goff. And they'll reset the chain.
Says timeout Detroit. What's up to Shane in the chat?
What's up, man?
Football should be played with muddy jerseys. Old school stadiums don't need to be cruise ships. Okay.
Yeah, we don't got to pizzazz it up. I'm you know what? I'll stand in that fight with Wampbag.
Old Giant Stadium was in that way. The MetLife Wind. About less than 11 minutes to play here in Kansas City. You hand it off again, and Montgomery probably about 3-4 more yards. He's done a good job tonight.
Stuffed as Derek and Noddy was there on the stuff.
Joe. JD says, Old Shea Stadium in New York. Mr. Met fan down here would know about that. You never knew where the wind was coming from.
Mm-hmm, that's what they said. Jacob says maybe $1.50.
10-14 remaining. Goff with Kabin in the backfield. Play action. Goff looking, was under pressure. Ooh. Caught. What a zip. First down of the 40 for Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Nice hard throw there from Goff. Nice zip. Like Alex said, nice zip on the ball. He's got good touch, Jared Goff. I like his deep ball, and I like his ability to know when to throw it in there and know when to lob it.
Exactly. Questions I would ask Jerry Jones: why you haven't sold the team? Well, it's all about Jerry. That's why. Going to get to the other comments in a second after this next play. Can't wait to say I told you about a Mac Jones breakout year. Yeah, okay.
All right. I'll wait for it, Joe. I'll be waiting a while.
And good stop by the Kansas City Chiefs right there. Trent McDuffie.
Second-year man.
Taking your man out of Washington on the tackle. Rita, the villain in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, also the name of the Purple Ranger in the latest Japanese Power Rangers show.
Okay. Cool.
Good to know. I took a tour of the Cowboy Stadium. It's amazing, but the video board is a little too much. It gets in the way, though. Like, if you
it's a
punt
little
really
weird.
high, it goes off the catwalk. So
I don't understand that.
Goff drops back, fires, first down and more. Sam Laporta, the rookie out of Iowa, making some noise. First down.
Another quick throw for the Lions to pick it up. They've been catching the Chiefs off guard a few times. Yeah, we saw that. Burrow got paid. He got his money. He got a big contract.
Tom Brady is still Mac Jones' stepfather. I mean, he doesn't
Crossface,
really
what
own
team
him,
do you root
but
for again for football?
He's a Steelers fan.
Oh, you're a Steelers fan. That's right.
So
I was curious. I couldn't remember off the top of my head, but good luck to your
First
team.
down.
I wonder
First
how
down,
everyone's
10.
doing in fantasy so far.
True. I got to take a look. This is a handoff for Montgomery. He's got about 2 yards. I'm a little surprised. Now, maybe this is me, but like Jahmyr Gibbs was selected, 7th overall, 8th overall, something like that,
12?
top of the draft, or maybe even 12,
12,
13, 14. And he just hasn't played a lot. Now he's in the game, but
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe
it's been a split committee so far with Montgomery.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll ask any Detroit fan in the chat, like, was there a plan to keep him on a little bit of a pitch count? So
you have to figure though, some of these rookies, they're trying to ease them in,
right.
Not like, they're going to hold this guy out forever. He'll get his snaps as a
Gibbs gets a reception. First down.
There's
swing
some good
pass
speed.
out of the backfield.
Is classy nasty using
pulling
some
out
of the his new
GIF.
features. That's right. You get to spam the understand button.
Yes. Zappy's on the practice squad, so he's technically still with the team. It does. You don't realize how big it is till you see him in person. It's just so Texas. Yep, everything's bigger in Texas apparently. First down and 10. Fumbled snap by Goff, and he's going to have to take it at the 28-yard line. Something happened there with the communication from up front from Frank Ragnow.
Yeah, I'm going to have to comment on this game, and I might have to kill a bug that's flying around.
Yeah, not a great snap. Oh, it actually tipped off of Brock Wright while he was in motion, so a little bit of a timing issue.
Not a good snap there.
Which could be a little bit in favor of the Kansas City Chiefs if they make enough stops. Stan Campbell not too happy about that one. Second down and 20, so it's the equivalent of having a holding penalty, essentially. Goff takes the snap. 5-man rush, gets it out to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs past the 20, and he's hit at the 16-yard line. Justin Reed on the tackle.
He's a smaller guy, but for a smaller frame, he's got some strength, all right? He's taking a few shots.
Cowboy Stadium is just so touristy and a bit yuppie to me that it's not football. Yeah, you do have the newer stadiums. I mean, I don't know how old AT&T Stadium is, but you definitely have the new stadiums trying to cater just, to the tourist attractions and stuff like that. But, if you have your happy medium, you don't have it look like garbage, like MetLife, and you don't have it look like super snazzy, then you got football. Little quick one here. To Marvin Jones doesn't lost the football. It's recovered by Kansas City.
Oh, my God.
With the recovery.
Nice hit. I believe Cook had the hit, too, if I'm not mistaken. We'll get another look.
Second-year man from Cincy, but Marvin Jones coughed it up on a key third down.
We'll see again here as watch Jones. And actually, no, that was, I think that was McDuffie.
I want to say McDuffie.
McDuffie had the hit. Yeah, he knocked it out. Good play by the sophomore Trent McDuffie there. And Chiefs get the ball back. As Classy not happy.
Trent McDuffie had one forced fumble a year ago, and now he's at that again. So 2 forced fumbles in 2 years thus far for Trent McDuffie.
Good job for him. Remember, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe if you can. We do really enjoy having football back, and also, you have any questions or comments, make sure to throw it in the chat, and we will get
Throw
to
it
it.
our way. JD is got the crying emojis on. Yeah. Where's the fly swatter when John
I don't
needs
know
it?
what it is, but it kept flying around. I don't see it now, which is not good. I hope it I don't know, got hit by my ceiling fan or something.
Exactly. But key cough up right there. Though they are pinned deep, so you could take that as a punt, but a not needed punt. But just to read the stats real quick, David Montgomery, I'm going to reload the page just to make sure. 8 carries, 28 yards, so 3.5 yards per carry. Mahomes is the leading rusher for Kansas City. He's got 3 carries for 24 yards. Pat Mahomes, in terms of the passing game, 7 of 10, 55 yards and a touchdown. And Jared Goff, 11 of 14, 117 yards and a touchdown. So, but it looks like we're back here.
Armin says that fumble is telling the Lions to hand the ball off to Gibbs. Does he have him in fantasy, or was that his player prop that he took? I don't remember.
I know he did have Gibbs in a prop. CEH with about 2 yards there. Does that fan really do anything? It can't beat the AC. John, that's a question for you. Crossface, since MetLife is so garbage, where would you rank it from worst to best? I'll answer that in a sec. Mahomes, he's gonna end up running and sliding down.
He was thinking about throwing it, but he knew that he was over the line of scrimmage.
We're looking at Aiden Hutchinson's parents.
Had a very nice rookie season last year.
Let me go back to the game cast while we're at it. So it'll be 3rd down and 5, and it looks like they're going to take a timeout. Timeout for Kansas City. So, Chiefs 47% in the poll with 40 votes, 43% for the Lions, and the rest of the percentage goes to the tie. So I wonder who voted for the tie, but definitely get the likes up, folks. 2 more away from 25. Two more away from 25. But it'd be one of the worst. Like, I think we did. I know we did a baseball stadium rankings, but I don't remember if we did a football one. I don't think we did. MetLife would be top 10 bottom if you obviously are down there. So, like, as I said, just not one of my favorite. In the inside, it's a different story because you got the field and there's some good amenities, but it's not Giant Stadium. It really isn't. So, that's just the way I see it with MetLife.
As Derpy says, that it was fun while it lasted, Lions fans.
Yeah. Now it's going to be 17-7, the final score. Imagine I'm right on that.
I like to. Who was it? I think it was Marvin Jones, right? Who fumbled?
Marvin Jones had a fumble.
I'd like to thank Marvin Jones for potentially ruining my bet because
What's your bet?
obviously they were in the red zone. Jared Goff has already thrown for a touchdown, but that pass, like not that pass specifically, but if they decide to throw it more in the red zone because of that fumble, I would have hit the over and I would have won the money.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
No, I'm saying like if he didn't fumble, there was a chance that I thought the Lions would have thrown a touchdown in the red zone. Thrown a touchdown, not rushed for a touchdown, which means I would have won the bet.
Yep. Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, and then also this one as well. Crossface, I'll get your comment in a little bit. Mahomes being rushed, throw from the back foot. Oh, could have been intercepted there almost.
Jeez, that was
CJ Gardner-Johnson was this much away from the football.
That was very
MetLife is literally built on a swamp, enough said. No, you're right about that. It literally is. I mean, every time I take the bus there, Aiden Hutchinson with the quarterback hit there. A little bit after the play, but nothing to be called, of course. And that's actually a pretty good stop by the Lions there. So fourth down here, Tommy Townsend on the punt. This is going to be from the 41. Fair caught. Almost ran into his man there, but Khalif Raymond will take his second fair catch of the night.
Chiefs don't take advantage of the turnover forced by McDuffie.
Right. So
Jacob.
What do you say? Oh, yeah.
What's better than 20?
I think I said that the other night, if I'm not mistaken.
25. Good one, Jacob. But going back to Crossface's comment, the best NFL stadiums. Trying to think of what I've heard is good because I've only been to MetLife in my lifetime.
I've only been to Meth's life. Someone called it. Hard Rock is okay. I've been to Hard Rock now that I remember. But my experience wasn't necessarily good there.
I've heard,
and it wasn't even for a regular season game. It was for a preseason game last year.
I've heard bad experiences at Heinz Field. There are a few people that have told me it's not the nicest environment.
I'll definitely inquire more about that after this play. Mm-hmm. I know Sean went there, and obviously he's a Steelers fan, so
I know
he's gonna root on it. Give to Montgomery. Montgomery
picks up a couple extra yards.
Yeah, about 6-7 there. Honestly, after this game, I know everybody on Tuesday is going to pick up David Montgomery.
I'm sure he's drafted in leagues.
Right, but he's probably a bench player. And then everybody's going to be cursing themselves right now.
I mean, yeah, well, sometimes running backs are split.
Exactly. 3:17 left to go in the quarter on a 2nd down and 5 situation. Fake misdirection. Goff looks incomplete, just a little overthrown. 3rd down. All right, one more like to 25, folks. You guys are awesome. Definitely hitting it tonight.
Hey, you guys, this chat has been great so far. Good job, everyone. Third and 5 here.
3 minutes left to go in a second over. Third down and 5. Amon-Ra St. Brown in motion. Goff under pressure. He's going to get sacked. Big stop on 4th down. Mike Dana has been making multiple plays in the absence of Chris Jones tonight, and that's his first sack of the season.
Yeah,
really the first sack of this game, too.
Yeah, watch him here working on Taylor. Jonah Jackson, yeah.
Just nothing there for him. So it's going to be another punt situation for the Detroit Lions. Jack Fox coming on. as they will not be able to run this down to the 2-minute warning. They have to get the playoff. Richie James, the former Giant, is all the way back near the end zone.
Oh, man, Alex doesn't miss on his team.
No, I don't. Nearly blocked. Good play by special teams there. James catches it at the 17. James, not much going there.
Nothing.
And the helmet came flying off. That was Khalil Dorsey on the tackle. But nice special teams play right there by the Detroit Lions.
About 2 seconds to the 2-minute warning, so they'll get one playoff.
Right. Wampback says Chiefs defending champs at home. I don't care how prepared KC is tonight. It's distraction. It's different than the Super Bowl where you're in rhythm, and the Chiefs can still win this game. Yeah, true. I mean, obviously, you do have the raising of the banner, so there's always that, of course, coming into play. But first down and 10, 2:02 left. They will get this playoff and then likely head to the 2-minute warning. And it looked like almost a false start there. And Mahomes is going to run with it. It's a first down and more for Rasheed to the 44-yard line.
Nice little escape there, moving up in the pocket from Mahomes. He's got excellent pocket awareness as usual. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Still 7-7, 1:54 left in the second quarter.
Jawan Taylor moved early, but of course that, I guess, did not affect the play as much. It's still Giant Stadium to me, yeah. But obviously, people say that the wind is not the same. There's all these other things. By the way, we're at 26 likes, and we love you guys for it. So now our next milestone is hitting 30. I know this won't happen, John, but it's always good to put it in the air, and also Luca, too. If we got 26 likes in one half, imagine what we could do in the second half.
Yeah, let's get it to maybe 50. Who knows?
Yeah, that would be bet. What's your betting show going to be? Props, over, under?
All that good stuff.
Yeah, all that betting stuff. Sunday morning. I know obviously it's going to start at 9:30. So technically, how many ever hours in 8 minutes? Do the math. I'm not doing math right now, but 9:30 a.m. every single Sunday. Oh, it said 9:30 p.m. I can switch that easily right now. Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you, Jacob.
I'm not going to do a betting show after.
Yeah, let's bet on the games after they happen and make our money like that. That's the way we're doing it.
I switched it. So, but the Rise and Rush podcast, folks. I do all sorts of different things, in-depth previews, a lot of good stuff.
Luca, you already hit that Mahomes bet that I gave you, the over on the rushing yards. So
what was the other bet?
That was hit. That was hit a while ago. It was over half a yard.
This is the craziest bet, though. It's just like, who's not hitting the over?
Yeah. I read it at like 17.5, and even that hit. So
I still need Jared Goff to throw me a touchdown. One more touchdown, and I win overall.
So let's clap for a professor right here for
yes,
getting his easy bet.
Yes, because John's going to take credit.
Well, yeah, of course I'm going to take credit. I got bashed on Monday's show for some of the college football mess-ups I had.
You did. I did bash you.
So we're going to give him his credit.
Are we?
Yes.
1:54 left. Mahomes with McKinnon in the backfield. He's going to fire this one deep. Dangerous throw. Triple coverage there. Intended for Richie James.
Almost picked. That was in triple coverage, too.
Dropped all my goddamn notes. Well, I have a fan running, so that's my own fault.
Damn it, Alex.
Yeah. Strike one. You know what? Hold on. Got to do this. Yeah, I had the accidental loop on, too, there. So you technically consider that strike two as well. So looking at Aaron Glenn. Spent some time with the New York Jets in his day.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes looks, fires, caught. Rice.
Oof.
On the tackle. On the reception.
Mm-hmm.
On the tackle was Brian Branch.
The rookie
You got
on
Alabama.
rookie.
Starting Dak over Goff this week, looking good right about now. I don't know about that.
We'll look at some of the
Goff-
stats come halftime.
I
Less than a
mean,
minute 20.
Goff. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying this because Dak's facing my Giants, but like, Jared Goff looks good right now. Pressure from Hutchinson, and this is caught by Gray, but I think he's well shy of the first.
Had to get rid of it there. Good pressure.
Penalty marker down, so we're going to have the first penalty of the game. John Hussey is our referee.
This might be on the Chiefs. Oh, no.
It's going to be holding on the Chiefs, looks like.
Yeah. Looks like whoever was blocking Hutchinson there.
I'm going to guess Trey Smith. They're going to repeat third down. Trey Smith with the holding penalty.
Oh, maybe because are they in field goal range? Or maybe it takes them out of it.
I like that formation, though, because you have Kaminsky, Hutchinson, who can do multiple things. He's rushing inside, and James Houston.
You know what? Not smart. Not smart there from oh, wow, the dad's mic'd up. That, or you could hear what he said, way to go, Hutch. Yeah, it was good use of the hands there. And Chiefs lineman couldn't recover from that.
Definitely found his way into the backfield, and there is a timeout by Kansas City. Yanks lost tonight, only 7 back. And then with 6 more to go and versus Toronto and 4 for Boston. Okay.
Right there.
Shut up, John. I'm at a friend's house watching this game. I want to say hi and go Lions.
You're a Lion? Wait, no, I thought you were a Giants fan.
Well, she's probably rooting for the Lions just for the sake of like maybe fantasy or just getting.
Oh, maybe. That's true. That could be it.
I want to go back to this one, and there was also a couple of comments I wanted to get to. Of course, I don't know. I just feel like
I'm gonna start taking a look at fantasy stats for everyone because
like I'm not. I think Goff is one of my quarterbacks this week.
Let's take a look at some of the guys.
I'd have to look at my 8 fantasy teams. Yeah. Actually, no, it's not 8.
So Mahomes got 83 yards and a touchdown. McKinnon's got no yards. Okay.
Third down and 17. Noah Gray in motion. Mahomes takes the snap. Rush coming. Mahomes darts it downfield.
Ooh,
holy crap! It was caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the former Packer, and they're still moving the offense. That was nearly intercepted.
Yeah.
Gain of 34.
Nice slide and grab from Valdez-Scantling.
Mahomes quickly takes the snap. Almost a hold there. Wide
open.
Justin Watson, first down, pushed out of bounds by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Wow.
And Kansas City is in business.
Yeah, just like that. Just like that. That's what they can do to you.
That was a hell of a throw. Talk about threading the needle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he had Hutchinson right in his face. He might have taken a hit there on that last throw.
So now they are in the red zone, or as, well, technically Aaron Rodgers would call it, the gold zone. Jerick McKinnon in the backfield. Mahomes takes the snap. Looking, firing, touchdown! Kansas City, this one's going to Blake Bell.
Another backup tight end in the spot of Travis Kelce. And just like that, 13-7. Only 6 plays, 82 yards on the drive. Only took 1 minute and 28 seconds for them to go 82 yards. But, yeah, Anzalone there, bit too much on one receiver. And when you're in a zone, sometimes you forget about a man.
Exactly. So I don't know what they're doing now. Maybe they want to move the hashes or something like that. They're moving an extra guy in, it seems. That'd be Matt Bushman, who they elevated. So Andy Reid not happy with the late substitution, which could have caused the penalty.
Yeah. Chiefs actually calling a timeout here.
From 3rd and 17 to a touchdown with the blink of an eye. That's why the Chiefs are the reigning champions. Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
I am facing someone who does have Mahomes tonight, so that didn't really help me there.
The fall of Dabo Weenie was glorious on Monday. Dabo Weenie. Trying to think. Maybe Crossface. Maybe I'm not understanding Crossface, but Dabo Weenie. Oh, Dabo Sweeney.
Ah,
Dabo Sweeney from Clemson when they lost to Duke.
I was like, who is he talking about? I'm like, I really
Dick
thought
is
he
up
was
and
like
his dick
talking
is
about
good.
Brian Dable for a second. I'm like, wait, what is he talking about?
But I'm like, well, the Giants really don't play Monday Night Football for 4 weeks, but Kansas City on top. So Patrick Mahomes has 147 passing yards. Now I'm going to look at all my fantasy teams and see what's going on right now. So right now, I'm losing in our league, I believe. 6.8 points right now, all put up by Jahmyr Gibbs. And then they have Amon-Ra St. Brown, so I'm rooting against him.
Well, he got a touchdown already.
Yeah, unfortunately. So I got 19 points in my other league. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Isaiah Pacheco. And I remember somebody criticizing me a couple of years ago, I believe it was last year. You have too many teams because you have to root against players that you might draft in other leagues. I'm like, who cares? It's fucking fun. Like, don't need to be a salt cake. Anyway, Isaiah Pacheco, 1.4 points in another league. This guy started Travis Kelce, which I believe is Booyah's league. So, that was a win there, starting Travis Kelce inactive. Let's see what else we got here. I think this is the last league I have. I got Pacheco again, and they have Amon-Ra St. Brown. So it's a mix and match here, folks. It's a mix and match. But we appreciate y'all being here. 29 likes. We got one more. Uno to 30. You guys are a strong ass chat tonight. And if we could get to 1.530K, that would be even more awesome.
I would love it.
Be sweet. But darn Alex. Darn, really, Alex, you're an announcer and training great voice for it. I don't do baseball games because my baseball voice isn't necessary. Like, obviously, we stream baseball games, Jacob. But what I will say is this. Like, when we stream baseball games, my voice isn't that good when it comes to baseball. Like, football, I think it's because football is more rapid moving. If I got to know basketball, that's like, I think, one of the reasons why Luca's voice is good for basketball. Because it's a constant flowing sport, where baseball, you have to improvise a lot of different things because it's slower moving. And I'm not ripping baseball because I love baseball, but looks like we got Harrison Butker about to kick off right here, and I'm pretty sure at least minimum Detroit wants to get with 2 timeouts is a field goal going down by less than a touchdown. So it'll be taken by a touchback by Khalil Dorsey. Angry John's fantasy football team is the Feeble Smeths.
Yeah. You don't want to know some of the team names I have, Sunil, that I've had in the past or that I currently have.
Yeah, and so that's well. To be fair, John, that's coming from the guy who drafted Deuce Vaughn second overall.
Deuce Vaughn, yeah.
So, got to be a quick game right here for Detroit to at least get into field goal range.
34 seconds.
This one's caught by Sam Laporta at the 30-yard line, and they will now continue to move.
Looks like they're calling a timeout here.
And that they are. They are.
There's second timeout used of the half.
It'll be a 30-second timeout. But this has been, the first part of the game was very much a run-oriented game. Now it's been all pass. So it was just very interesting to see, I guess, in that situation, the run set up the pass and all these different things. But
the playbook's opened up.
Right, exactly. 4-man rush. Goff looks, fires. Laporta, nice shoestring tackle by Trent McDuffie. And a couple of nice plays tonight, including a forced fumble. And it'll be third down.
Then all over. Nice stop there. And it looks like Detroit is going to use their third and final timeout of the half.
I wouldn't have done that. I'm going to be honest with you. if you're gonna sit there and maybe call another timeout, don't throw a crosser.
Yeah,
That's my opinion. I know this is couch QB, couch offensive coordinator, but more than likely you're not getting out of bounds with a.
They might. They should have. They should have tried it. They might be just trying to attempt a field goal here at the very least.
Right. Because I'm pretty sure they end up playing defense next half. So I think Kansas City was deferring. 22 seconds left. The goal here is to try to get out of bounds or maybe get some yardage and then spike it. Goff, 4-man rush. Fires. Caught. Reynolds, first down. At the
Don't
43.
have a timeout, so they got to hurry up and try and spike it.
You got to spike it.
Looks like they will do it
that with about 9 seconds left to go.
So let's see what they do here. And I think they have a time for one more play, try and get some out of bounds before they try and attempt a field goal.
Duly noted, Sunil.
Well, Sunil, we actually, if you don't remember from Monday, we have everyone on the panel picked your Cowboys to beat the Giants in Week 1. So
I hope I'm wrong, but hey, what do I know? But I will be. I think I might be insufferable. Might be insufferable. I don't know.
Just maybe is
9 seconds to go here. So it looks like they're playing the sidelines, which is obviously a good idea. Goff. Just off the hands of Marvin Jones.
Incomplete.
If he gets that throw, that's probably a good completion to at least give Riley Patterson a chance, but maybe a little too high. Though you go back to the plays, Marvin Jones had that fumble earlier, which cost. Yeah, I think you got to catch that.
Yeah. I think he was more worried about getting hit there, if I'm being honest.
Right.
He might have taken his eyes off the ball.
And it's really a no-win situation, John, because if he gets hit, that's the end of the half. No more timeouts. He can't go out of bounds.
They're going.
Quick game, and that is knocked down by George Karlaftis.
Nice play by Karlaftis. 3 seconds left, 4th down. Might either try a field goal or
just a Hail Mary.
Hail Mary. As watch the play by Karlaftis going one-on-one against Sewell, there was more of a screen pass there, but good IQ there from Karlaftis to read it.
So let's see what they do here. Is it Hail Mary time or is it kneel time?
Let's see. No, they're going to go for one more play. As
interesting, a 2 tight end set.
Yeah, maybe
everyone looking in line. And they're just going to throw it deep, and it's not going to be much of anything. But that's the end of the first half.
All right.
Detroit 7, Kansas City 14.
Remember, you guys
locker room.
Check those fantasy scores. Check your bets, as there's some ruckus outside. That's great to hear.
Yeah, love that.
My fantasy team is not named Linda's and the Bucks Proud.
Buck is proud. That might be some.
You know what? You know what, Jacob? I'll give you creativity for that one. Linda's and the Bucks Proud.
Absolutely. The Yankees did lose, by the way, at least to my knowledge. But let's see what else. With that being said, I'm just going to do the quick ad. Then you guys can analyze the half because, with all due respect, my voice needs a little bit of a rest and more water.
Go ahead.
But since we were at halftime, of course, I'll re-advertise this again for our viewers, and also let's try to get us to 30 likes. We're 1 away, so number 1 away. We are sponsored by SeatGeek. Yes, if you are going to a concert, you need parking passes for a game, or you're going to a game in general, or your friends going to a game and you want to help them out, get $20 off your ticket order with the promo code Big Blue in the Bronx. That's Big Blue in the Bronx. Help out a friend or help out yourself. Get $20 off your entire ticket order with the promo code Big Blue in the Bronx. So with that being said, I'm going to, we did get 30 likes, by the way. Great job, everybody. We appreciate y'all being here. And I'm going to I'll read the poll results right now. Still 43 votes, 47% Chiefs. The Lions 44%, and the rest is a tie. I'll leave it over to you guys for analyzation.
All right, Luca, I'll let you go first. First thoughts from that first half from the Chiefs and
I don't
the
know. In my opinion, you guys could disagree with me. I thought the time management by Dan Campbell was a little bit questionable. Listen, he was already down to 2 timeouts. I get that, but using the last timeout with 22 seconds put the Lions more of in a bind, in my opinion, because they could have just spiked it. They could have done that. They it just didn't make any sense what the Lions were doing on the last drive. Like the Chiefs read the screenplay on one of the latter plays where they were trying to get downfield. So I don't know, the questionable coaching by the Lions towards the end of the half. Like again, they're highly praised and whatnot, but they did make a mistake there. So the time management I think was key. Obviously, the defense didn't do any favors as Patrick Mahomes led one hell of a drive downfield for the touchdown, but yeah, it's been Chiefs thus far towards more the second half. I'm sorry, not second half, second quarter. But this is going to be a fun game, obviously. This is going to be a fun game.
Well, right. And you mentioned coaching. We see a little good and bad from Campbell. Really good call from him and his special teams coordinator to run the fake punt that got the first down. Then, they drive all the way down to the field where Goff connects with Amon-Ra St. Brown for their touchdown and to take the lead. But then, the time management, I like the point Alex made where you run across the middle and you need plays to get out of bounds, which kind of didn't really make sense there. And I didn't really see the whole purpose of that, especially if you're doing 2 quick plays, you got to get out of bounds there and know, we got to try and score as many points because the Chiefs are just going to keep coming. And you saw on that drive, what was it? A minute 28 took them to go 82 yards and score on the touchdown to the tight end in that second half. What's his face?
Blake. I think it was Blake Bell, right?
Blake Bell got the touchdown there. And you look at that, and Luca, also you mentioned the Lions. Their defense didn't help out. Yeah, Mahomes kind of after that first drive, I'd say he kind of got going. 12 of 17, 147 yards, throwing 4 carries for 27 yards, also 2 touchdown passes. You get if you're the Lions, what are you doing more defensively, or what are you doing adjustment wise to get back on track in the second half?
I mean, Mahomes, obviously. I think it's been more of. I think the Chiefs have been obviously they've ran the football a lot, but the intermediate game I think is what's killing them. Especially like the Chiefs have receivers where it's not so much they can go deep a lot or whatever, but they have guys who could create yards after the catch, and I think that's what's hurting the Lions a little bit, in my opinion. It's the intermediate stuff, it's the over the middle stuff that's hurting them. So I think the linebackers need to be better in terms of covering the tight ends, seeing what's over the middle, and that's what I'm seeing right now, in my opinion.
Offense, for the most part, I think they did pretty well. The Lions, I'd even say, going into that key fumble there from Marvin Jones closer toward the goal line on the hit from Trent McDuffie as he forced the fumble, which, again, you get turnovers. I know the Chiefs didn't score right after that, but a wasted drive there for the Lions, which took some momentum away. But again, very close game so far. It's been exciting. But again, if you guys have any questions, comments in the chat, let us know. This isn't just for us. It's also for you, as we do have Jacob saying, just an idea, next promo code for SeatGeek. Yeah, that's right. Remember, guys, we are sponsored by SeatGeek, so get your $20 off whatever sports game you want to go to, any concert, etc. Whatever you want to see, you can find on SeatGeek, all right? Just use the promo code Big Blue in the Bronx, but Jacob says it should be Luca for fully transparent or something.
Of course.
Like that. That's funny. And Sunil asks, Angry John or Alexa, can't tell who's more insufferable. I don't think I'm insufferable, man.
You know what? I think me coming back into the stream and taking over would be a delight for Sunil.
Yeah, just you by yourself, yeah.
Yeah, I've been the quiet guy all along.
Me and Alex can't say anything, apparently. It's not allowed.
Again, as I'm reading off the bets that I had, Mahomes obviously over the half yards. He has 17 total yards. I mean, let me double check. And this was total yards, John. This wasn't even like rushing yards. This was total yards, which I.
I was talking simply about rushing yards. I mean, yeah, they were.
I didn't see anything about rushing yards, but again, the half total yards, I was going to take the over, obviously.
Mhm.
Jared Goff, I took the over on 1.5 passing touchdowns. He has to just hit one more for me to win that money in regards to that bet. But I also have some Chiefs and Lions mixed in when it comes to the fantasy football. My one league, I have Jahmyr Gibbs. He has 3.6 points right now. My second ESPN league, I have Sam Laporta. He has 2.3 points right now. My third and my no, not even my third ESPN league. This is my Yahoo league. Amon St. Brown has 14.80 points, which is really helping me out. Jared Goff has 9 points in my NFL fantasy league. Sky Moore has 0 points on 4 rushing yards, which is ridiculous. But regardless,
But maybe most
in my
importantly, Luca, our dignity. We all have the
yes,
Chiefs. The book says it. You see the little C? I don't know if you guys can see on the
yep,
top,
I
but
see it.
we all
I
have
see it
Chiefs. So
in my
there we go. There, as they are talking about some of the other upcoming games that are probably going to be national televised or in the Eastern hemisphere, I should say. Obviously, Giants have the Sunday night game on NBC, home against the Cowboys, and Monday we got the coverage here on. It's also on ABC. But Jets Bills September 11th at MetLife.
Yep, that's going to be a hell of a watch. Hopefully, we're
Luca,
all in
if
tune
you
with that one.
can for a minute, I'll be right back. Gonna go wash my eye out really quickly because I think I might have a lash in there.
All right. So again, guys, I hope all is well with the chat. Obviously, the Chiefs are up 14-7. As we see, Jack Collinsworth, the son of Chris Collinsworth, Tony Dungy, and I think that is Rodney Harrison doing the NBC sideline talk. Again, I apologize for partially being out of the stream during the game. Alex and John are ahead of me when it comes to the game. They're too far ahead of me for to even analyze the play, so I just try to come in on the commercials to analyze what's going on. But yes, says we got some good games this weekend. Definitely, most of the spreads have been very tight. We'll obviously go over that Sunday with Joe Maniello. Falcons, Panthers, I think is going to be a good game. The Bears and the Packers is going to be a good game. Giants, Cowboys, I think is going to be a very good game. Patriots, Eagles, I think that's going to be shaping up for a good one. There's a lot of good games, as I said. Well, as you said, Booyah. So hopefully, they remain close. It's just so great that football's back. So great that football's back at this point. Let me see some of the other games that we have this weekend that are very interesting. You obviously have the rookie quarterbacks, Anthony Richardson, Bryce Young, and CJ Stroud making their debuts. Bucks, Vikings, Bengals, Browns. I'm going to see in my area a very interesting game. Joe Burrow getting his first start after a massive contract extension, making him the highest paid player in the NFL at $55 million. You also got some other games. 49ers, Steelers is going to be a hell of a game. I'm going to see that in my area. Rams, Seahawks is going to be in the afternoon. Dolphins, Chargers, too. Just a lot of fun games, and I'm glad that football's back. Alex has returned.
Where'd John go?
He had to wash out his eye.
What the fuck happened to him?
He had an eyelash.
Eyelash.
Yeah, no, that I hate when that shit happens. It happens to me a lot, especially when I'm trying to go to sleep. I'll let you guys keep analyzing it one. I'm just gonna respond to an email.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as we have Booyah saying we have some good games this weekend. That indeed we do. Remember, you guys can also make your own picks, and if you want to do it along with us. But I got the book right here, my specialty book, right there. And Derby says it was fun while it lasted, and Booyah is asking, what games are you looking forward to watching besides the Jets and Giants games? Well, Booyah, if you didn't hear, and I'm pretty sure you already did, but anyone that didn't hear, we are having a Sunday morning show, 9:30, the Rise and Rush podcast, and we're going to be previewing some of the games that we find more interesting. We're picking 3 games, but personally, and the game I'm going to be picking, I'll give you a little. I think that Packers-Bears games would be very interesting, just because of a rivalry and kind of both of a youth movement for both teams, I'd say. And I know these two gentlemen also have some other games. There are some good games over the
It's already up on the graphic, so
yeah,
I mean,
I'm pretty sure, Luca, you had this one of you guys had the Steelers Niners.
I
Luca
did.
That
did.
was him. Yep, I'm right. And then Alex had what did you have?
I had Cincinnati
And the Browns. Yep. So those are some of the games that we'll be previewing. But again, if you have your comments and questions about any game, whether it's now or on Sunday show, feel free to ask and we'll answer. All right, because we
Yes,
do love
definitely.
our football.
Yes. I also just realized like this is a good thing, at least for me. Like so obviously I was picking out my college schedule. This has nothing to do with this, by the way, before we get back to football and whatnot. My math class isn't at 8:30, it's at 9:30, and it's about an hour class rather than the usual 2 hours. So I don't have to sit through, a boring ass math class for 2 hours on a day I don't even want to get up. Because who likes Mondays, right?
Nobody. And Armin says, all I want for my B-Day, the Jets win. Well, happy
When's your
birthday.
B-Day?
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Mm-hmm. Derby saying the best franchise in the NFL, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
Yeah, and Jacob's saying, Luca, how much allowance did John give you to gamble? Luca,
I have my own. I have my own.
Come on, be nice.
Just being nice.
And
you give him an allowance, and you give him. Okay.
Sunday he turns 38. So
Sunday if you come. I mean, obviously you have some things to do on your birthday, but I will definitely send you something out, Armin, on Sunday, and in terms of happy birthday. Yeah, no, obviously the last time the Steelers had a top 5 pick was 1970 and 3 head coaches. I mean, that is iconic, though. I mean,
it is.
I'm not even trying to hate or anything. And my best friend's a Steelers fan, so I kind of knew this, but yeah, no, the Steelers are iconic, and the fact that they haven't been under 500 in a few seasons. But anyway, Jack Fox will kick this away as we kick off the second half. Richie James will take it.
Well, back to hibernation, everybody.
It's like a bear coming
it's
out
like,
from the winter.
Winter's calling.
Damn it, snow's coming along. But Detroit hasn't won a home opener since 2017. I forget who they played them, but I know the second week they beat the Giants 24-10. So,
Booyah is asking, what's your favorite rookie you guys looking forward to watch play this weekend? I'm looking forward to see the rookie quarterbacks play. I want to see who's ready.
Pacheco on the carry, nothing much there, about 2 yards. John Kaminsky on the tackle. Yeah. Along with Derek Barnes, third-year man out of Purdue.
There's Armin having some birthday plans in Pennsylvania. Nice. And he's going to be home all day to watch football. Nice. I like my football Sundays.
Wait, who's Joe?
You haven't been nothing without Eli.
I don't think my name, at least I don't think my name is Joe.
Are you Joe?
Apparently I'm Joe now.
Joe.
Mahomes takes the snap. Screen over to Pacheco. Nice blocking in front. Pacheco making some moves. First down.
Very shifty there from Isaiah Pacheco.
And Pacheco is a little shaken up.
Ooh. He's limping. He might take him out as we'll try and see where he got hit there.
Bit of a high pass from Mahomes, but obviously had to happen with the rush coming to the left side.
Nice maneuver there, and you see. Oh, I think one of the defensive linemen landed on the back of his leg.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think
either Benito Jones or that little shimmy thing from Hutchinson.
I think it was Benito Jones.
Okay.
I think he like his leg landed on his leg when he took him down hard. Lucas sandy cheeks in hibernation.
Is it like Armand? Is it like Poconos, PA, or is it like some other part of PA?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, not that I wasn't born in New York, which I was, but I did spend some years up there. Yeah. I don't think Pacheco was too happy as you saw him talking with C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Hutchinson pressuring, and that is incomplete.
Hutchinson winning another one.
I don't know if they're going to call that grounding because it didn't look like there was a receiver in the area.
I think they're looking for it, but let's see. Watch Hutchinson again. Looks like another one-on-one coverage. Yeah. Gray could not hold him. Yeah, it was just a mismatch. Two small for Hutchinson as he's just too athletic.
Right. So it looks like he won't get the grounding penalty. Mahomes takes a snap. Mahomes throws incomplete.
Ooh,
Nice play there by Jerry Jacobs.
Jacobs might have gotten
Brings
a
up
hand
third
on
down.
that.
Jerry
And,
Jacobs, third-year man.
Armin says
Out of
Oaks,
Arkansas.
PA. So very nice.
Okay. Here's the stat. Baker Mayfield is 0-4 starting in week 1. Baker rookie year, he became the starter in week 3. Interesting stat, but Baker sucks, so I expect him to lose against the Vikings. 4-man rush. Mahomes looking. Hutchinson with the hit, but Jerry Jacobs with a tackle on Noah Gray. It's going to bring up 4th.
Hutchinson getting to Mahomes again. That's about the third or fourth.
Son of a bitch. My notes flew away.
What?
My notes flew away.
Again, do you have like a fan in there, or?
Yes, I have a fan in there.
Watch
He's like-
Hutchinson. Just you get by the left guard there, and
It's good scheming by Aaron Glenn having to move inside.
Mhm.
Because it looks like he's been doing a pretty solid job.
showing off the versatility.
Gives James Houston a couple of snaps. Kick away from Townsend. This is a fair catch at the 6-yard line by Khalif Raymond. Some extra little
Curricular
drawing,
activity.
of course, between Jalen Watson and the defender for the Detroit Lions. But going to commercial. We're not, but they are. So is Luca going to come out from hibernation?
Don't poke the bear.
I think he may have fallen asleep on this one. No, he's not. I don't. That's again. This is like Baker not going to be no Geno from last year. He doesn't have the talent around him. I mean, yeah, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, but that offensive line is a huge question mark. Huge. But hey, what do I know? 4 more likes to 35, folks. We've gotten to 31 already, which is the most in a while. But yes, I agree, Armand. I agree. Second half needs to be Gibbs time. Costing me fucking fantasy points as well as maybe like 1 million others. So, but oh, good God. I'm looking at an ad from 1989 when Chris Collinsworth was an advertiser for taco food, basically, like Mexican food.
Why, may I ask?
I don't know. And he had a sombrero and a fake mustache on. Weird. Are any of y'all getting 2K24? I leave that up to interpretation for Luca.
I doubt he is.
I mean, just like Luca hasn't woken up yet.
Yeah, he's too busy. You know what? He's not going to wake up till 2K25 comes out.
There he is.
I'm out of hibernation for probably about a sec.
1. So he was a second. But back to action here, as they're showing the Walmart camp.
We have two commentators and a bear on the show. That's amazing.
Yeah, they're doing it with the first wild animal. You know, it's another thing, John, is I think this was in like one of them western states. A guy was driving in a car with a bull riding shotgun. So
do I even question it?
Just shows you.
Yeah.
Anyway, Goff dropped back, incomplete.
Dropped.
Marvin Jones Jr., I mean, that wasn't a great throw, but Marvin Jones Jr. hasn't had the best of days tonight.
No. About 2 drops.
Yeah.
A fumble.
Coming back for the Lions, obviously, after a short stint. $70? I thought it was $60.
Jesus.
As they're doing the little tomahawk chop. A packed line right there for Kansas City. They're going to give it to Montgomery, and as
And they stopped
expected,
him.
he is stuffed. And some extracurricular activity after the play, a little
Oh,
skirmish, and
there's
there's
a
a penalty
flag.
marker thrown.
Yeah, looks like the
Matt
Lions will get
Dickerson.
flagged.
Matt Dickerson was one of the guys after the play that got involved for Kansas City. But who gets the penalty? Is it against Kansas City or is it against Detroit? Because I remember I saw Dickerson pushing a guy down and then the Lions getting back into it. So a little extracurricular activity is mentioned.
I believe it's going on the Lions. I could, but maybe it's both. I gotta see everything.
So
Feel
let's
like
see, let's take a
Jonah
look here.
Jackson might have been in the middle of that. Let's see. 2 fouls.
And if
Each
that's the
team.
case, then it might offset. Okay, so it's going to offset.
Yeah, there's
Third down.
penalties handed out to Penei Sewell. That's the right tackle on the Lions, and being penalized for the Chiefs. Couldn't tell who they announced. I did not hear. So Nick Bolton. Yeah, it was Bolton right in the face with Sewell. Oh, Sewell said he's little.
Damn. That's tough. That's
He's
tough.
little.
You take that rage and you go in your next play with it.
Mm-hmm.
Possible blitz here for Kansas City's defense.
Low in the box.
See what Steve Spags is dialing up.
Mm-hmm.
Blitz coming. Goff throws. Caught by Laporta, but it's shy. Justin Reed on the tackle. 10-yard line. 4th down. Detroit will punt.
3 and out for Detroit there. So both teams on offense couldn't get anything going on the first drive in the second half. Armin saying, with how the Lions wide receiver corp is playing tonight, besides St. Brown, they missing.
Come on, Lions, get your head out of your ass.
The bear has spoken. But anyway, Jack Fox is going to punt here. It's away. And Richie James calls a fair catch at the 41-yard line. So maybe he could have returned it for a little more, but still very good field position for the Chiefs. 11:44 left in the
Almighty making the point. No Chris Jones, no problem. Yeah.
They're making it do. They're making it do.
They're telling him.
Best ability is availability, but after that, I mean, it's next man up mentality.
Can't the Lions just keep
bear
adding?
Has returned.
Can't the Lions just add fucking protection to whatever side they're being most pressured? I mean, come on, bro. I got money riding on this. Alex is so pissed he had to walk off. Now he's back.
Just grab my earbuds because whatever nonsense Luca is saying.
Listen, it'll be like, give me 2 minutes before I go back into hibernation, okay? If this cannot be, I'm just saying it will not be this way Monday night, or at least I hope not.
You hope not.
Yeah, I don't want to be severely behind everybody else.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Because
or else I will call Verizon myself and say, "Get your shit together."
unless we all do the ESPN watch.
I recommend that because someone with Spectrum here is going through a fight with the little.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse is battling the Spectrum guy.
Yeah, because remember the little immature children that fight.
Unless I could do something where I could unplug the cable box and plug it back in and see where it's at in terms of timing.
I mean, I don't think that would help much, but yeah, we're gonna either way, we're gonna need to figure out something for Monday. Probably that ESPN watch stuff anyway, because
I'm in hibernation right now, and John's gonna be in hibernation if we watch TV on Monday.
No, he's not gonna be in hibernation. He's gonna be watching the damn Jets.
Yeah, he's gonna find some way, shape, or form to watch the Jets.
The Jets will be watched on Monday. That is
yes. And then for the rest of the Thursday night games, it's on Prime, so we could just catch up with each other. But
yeah, it shouldn't be much of a difference there.
Someone said on Twitter, the Lions seriously need to use Jahmyr Gibbs. This offense is stuck in neutral.
It is
Well,
stuck
they
in
ran
neutral.
it when the friggin' Chiefs stacked the box. So, I mean, like, that wasn't really smart.
Goff hasn't been accurate this game. Oh, gotta go.
Fucking can't with him.
It's like the newest thing, Luca's hibernation. Mahomes fakes to CEH. Throws incomplete.
Oh, could have been a pick there.
Nice play by Jack Campbell, the rookie out of Iowa, who's got solid coverage skills, by the way.
Let's see what happens with Campbell here.
Playing alongside Alex Anzalone. Yeah, just simple
Oof.
zone coverage.
He had it in his hands too. That was a nice read though.
Intended for Kadarius Toney.
Mm-hmm.
Sky Moore in motion. Fast handoff to CEH. He's got nothing much. And Hutchinson fighting with Noah Gray a little bit.
Gray,
Bring
yeah.
up third down.
It's getting a little nasty down there after the play.
4 more likes, folks. 4 more likes to 35.
There's, you see the injured Travis Kelce, who's out for game 1 tonight.
Did you have him on any teams, John?
No.
No, can't imagine anyone who has.
The hibernator.
Yeah, the one who's hibernating. Mahomes looks, fires, dropped, intercepted! Off the hands of Kadarius Toney. This one's going to the house. Touchdown, Detroit. Oh. Brian Branch, the rookie, out of Alabama.
Wow.
What a play. You don't see that often, folks. A pick 6 off Patrick Mahomes.
I'll say this. I don't even think that was Mahomes' fault. We'll see on the replay here. Watch Valdez-Scantling.
Oh, that is off Tony's hands.
Oh, it's Toney. Kadarius Toney, they crossed.
What a clown with a capital K.
Yeah.
I did voice crack, so I apologize for that in the middle of my announcement, but the kick is up. This is going to get Detroit back in the game. Tied at 14.
I don't even think that's not Mahomes' fault.
That's Kadarius Toney. He had it in his hands.
Yeah, you just got to make that play, Tony. And welcome to the National Football League. Brian Branch, first pick in his first pick 6 in his first game.
Obviously, I know Luca liked him coming out of the draft, maybe for the Jets. Yep, Kadarius Toney. Kermit Mahomes is human. Listen, look, he threw the pick, so that goes on him, but Kadarius Toney had it in his hands.
Yeah, it's not. I really don't blame. There's like debate that they should change the stat about that.
About what?
Like when a quarterback throws it like that, and it's like it turns into a pick like that. There's like debate saying that shouldn't go against the quarterback. I don't know.
What would that be? I mean,
I don't know what it'd be called though. That's the thing.
Like, would you call it a fumble? Because that would be the closest thing to something you call it.
Yeah, but they didn't drop the ball. He never had the ball technically.
Right,
it hit him in the hand.
What are you gonna? Again, like I just don't. I understand for plays like that. Yeah, Mahomes obviously just threw it to his receiver and he popped it up like a fucking volleyball. But I mean, you can't necessarily say, "Oh, well, it's." That can't count as an interception. It must be a fumble or something like that. And then you do make your discrepancies about whether it's a fumble or not. So that's just like that's the debate, but we'll see. That was an awesome pick, by the way. So.
All right, so I've done the trick. I've unplugged the cable box, plugged it back in. I'm seeing an Applebee's commercial. Obviously, it's different for you guys. Is it possible that I've reconnected with you guys and I can stay out of
bread?
I'm looking at chicken wings.
I'm still looking at Peyton Manning with a wine glass.
Now I'm looking at power.
I'm on par with Alex.
I'm like a little less behind you. Maybe where it's tolerable. Maybe where I could come out of hibernation.
Can he do it, John?
No.
So what'd you think of that pick 6 right there?
I didn't see it.
What?
I literally just saw this. Alex, I told you I restarted the cable box.
Look it up on Twitter.
Okay. Was it dumb as hell?
Yes.
Okay.
Not for Mahomes, though.
It wasn't his fault. Alex's favorite player on the Chiefs.
Right.
Okay, I'm just gonna see it. I'm
Awesome
right now
kick
seeing
there
Mahomes
by
and
Brian
Branch.
Well, yeah, me too. But so Jack Fox will kick it away. Away we go. Richie James will let this go in the end zone.
All right, I'm hibernating.
Damn it, we had the bear for like 2 seconds.
I know. Watch Campbell on the play. This was him. This was right before the pick. Should have had that, but then here's the other rookie, Branch.
Thank you, Jacob.
Looks like he was covering the flat there. Tony with the drop, and that might be one of the easiest pick sixes you're going to have in your career.
Yeah, it'd be tough if you dropped that one. Fake to Pacheco. Mahomes under pressure. He throws it to Pacheco on the other side. And Pacheco back in the game. Derek Barnes on the tackle. Third-year man out of Purdue. Jacob actually not only tweeted, but he also clipped a little bit of my commentary on the pick six. So we're going to showcase that.
Oh, nice.
At a commercial.
Nice.
So I get to hear myself voice crack. But
all right, Jacob. All right.
Yeah, shouts to Jacob. Shouts to everybody who's been here. 2nd down and 3. Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Pacheco, he looks like he has it.
First down.
And he has the yardage. It's enough. First down.
Took a little shot at C.J. Gardner-Johnson there. Some lines.
It seems like they've been going at it all game.
Yeah. It's getting a little chippy down there again.
Right. First down and 10. 2 tight end set here.
Mm-hmm.
Make that 3 with Matt Bushman in, who they elevated off the practice squad. Mahomes almost gets hit, and this is incomplete. I'm telling you what, Mahomes has been under pressure a good amount of time tonight to where he's rushed throws. Mm-hmm. Not the pick six being his fault, but there's a couple of plays where the defensive ends are just an inch away. Yeah, Charles Harris was pretty close right there.
Harris, that one a few times. We mentioned Hutchinson, who's probably their best pass rusher, has gotten to him a few times. 3 of 8 in the second half for Mahomes, 19 yards only. So Lions defense has made some good adjustments, it looks like, as we have a 2nd and 10.
Gray in motion. Pacheco from the backfield. This one's caught by Richie James.
First catch
41-yard line.
That's what they need more is the quick throws. They were getting away from that. Get it out quickly. And this is obviously last year. Alex knows well, former wideout and return man on the Giants.
Yep.
Also had some time in San Francisco.
Yes, he did. Former draft pick of theirs, so Brad kind of knows him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes looks. He's under pressure. Hutchinson nearly got him. Off the hands again.
Come on.
This one was Sky Moore.
Hutchinson knocked him down.
Been back there a lot lately, and it's going to be 4th down.
Watch Hutchinson here, applying the pressure, going against Taylor, then runs the stunt inside. That was actually a very good scheme there from Aaron Glenn.
I'm surprised they didn't call roughing there because usually they like to favor the favored quarterbacks, and Hutchinson got the hit pretty late.
Mm-hmm. A little too high there for Sky Moore.
Nonetheless, 4th and 4, Tommy Townsend is going to punt it away. Khalif Raymond near his end zone will take it from the 10. And he gets down to the 16-yard line. A nice return there. And that is where the Detroit Lions will start.
Are we going commercial or are we?
Commercial.
Yeah. 8:36 left in the third, tied at 14.
Bear, don't do that, Bear. He flipped me.
Is he clowning around?
He sees me in a clown. Blasty Nasty says, let's go. Does Feeble actually bring anything intelligent to the stream?
Yes, Brad.
So
Are you bringing your intelligent comments again, Brad? I don't think so.
I'm also going to say that I'm briefly out of hibernation for the commercial. A, B, I feel like I'm the guy from Benchwarmers who's afraid of the sun.
Howie.
Yes, I feel like I'm Howie from fucking Benchwarmers.
Are you eating sunblock?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, are you eating sunblock?
All right, so this is, I'll mute my tab. It's unmuted. This was the pick 6 call, which Jacob was nice enough to cut up. Mahomes looks, fires, dropped, intercepted! Off the hands of Kadarius Toney. This one's going to the house. Touchdown, Detroit. Brian Frank, the rookie, out of Alabama.
Wow.
What a play. You don't see that often, folks. A pick 6 off Patrick Mahomes.
Thank you,
Kadarius Toney's an idiot, by the way. I saw that drop.
Thank you, Luca. I've known this for months.
But, Giants fans...
He's coming out of hibernation.
Giants fans did take this. There were some Giant fans who did take the side of him when he was with the Giants, like complete imbeciles.
Well, I know Miz, shouts to Miz, who's a loyal subscriber of ours. I know he was pretty much against the Tony pick from the start. Quote unquote, he called Tony a fucking circus clown. Brad says, damn, sounds like Alexa's undies were too tight during the call.
Damn. Brad's going for the jugular.
Yeah, I mean, he always does that. 4 more likes away, folks. 4 more likes away. It's a 35. If we get there before the end of the game, I'll shut up.
All right, time to go.
He's back in hibernation, John.
I can't with him.
So Roger Goodell at the game, obviously, for the opener. Jahmyr Gibbs in motion. They'll give it to Jahmyr Gibbs on the end around. Gibbs, gain of 6 on the play. So that's the way they use Gibbs, end arounds, but see, that got him 6 right there. That got him 6. Maybe they use him a little more.
Some people here happy about Gibbs.
I would like him to be used more. Fake. Goff throws. Caught. First down of the 41-yard line. Amon-Ra St. Brown getting into the action again.
That takes him over 50 yards.
Which that's good for me in fantasy, but mostly that's bad for me in fantasy.
Give me those yards. Give me those yards.
Okay, hibernating bear.
Yeah.
He's working on Trent McDuffie.
Not the worst coverage, but just got beat at the end there.
On a little in route. Khalif Raymond in motion. Hasn't seen many offensive snaps. Fake to Jahmyr Gibbs. Goff looks, fires. This one's caught by Laporta, and he just hurdles over a man.
Flag, though, coming
penalty
in.
Marker down.
Late flag on the play, as we'll see.
So I'm going to maybe take a guess and say an eligible receiver downfield.
Give me those fantasy points.
What if they go an eligible receiver downfield, Luca? What about that?
Luca talks during his sleep as well.
He does do that. Holding defense.
Yep.
Penalties decline, first down. The Yankees did lose. You all right?
The Yankees played? Oh,
they did. It's going to be holding on defense.
Yeah. Nice little RPO action here. Got everyone to go to the left, and then
just caught by Laporta.
I didn't get to see the penalty. Damn it. Whatever. It declined anyway.
7 minutes left to go. This is Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs has got about 3 yards.
It's like, on the stop.
Looking at Jameer Gibbs and Barry Sanders, obviously.
One Hall of Fame running back, hopefully passing that on to a future Hall of Famer. They hope they have in Detroit.
That is correct.
Almighty, we'll get to your question in a little sec.
6:27 left to go. Reynolds in motion. Quick screen out to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's pushed out of bounds.
Absorbs the contact, and that stops the clock. 6:19 left in the third.
Brian Cook on the tackle. Or technically the push.
3rd and 2, maybe a 3rd and 1.
Frankie, what's up?
What's up, man?
Is this Mahomes guy any good? I wonder. I mean, he did throw a pick 6, so he may not be as good
Brown
as that.
connection's been working really well.
He dropped by Josh Reynolds.
Dropped. Are the Lions going to go for it? Is Dan Campbell going to be aggressive, or are they going to?
St. Brown.
John, are you hearing voices?
St. Brown.
That might be Luca snoring.
Throw it to St. Brown. Back into hibernation.
Should we create this thing, John, where if Luca doesn't put his camera on, he doesn't speak at all?
you just don't.
I mean, it's a valuable point. Jack Fox will punt it away. And this is going to be forward bounce there. Stopped at the 10. Nice special teams work by the Lions. Will Harris making the stop of the football. Commercial break.
As Brad says, Frankie and Luca about to fight over Taylor Swift. Ooh, maybe that's what brings them out of hibernation. That's
I'll
right.
go back.
Don't be a clown. Stop clowning around.
And
I know you just did not eliminate.
We might have a fight.
I know. I sincerely know you did not just.
We got Luca the Hibernator and Alex the lion right there. Get it from Madagascar.
Yeah. Frankie says, "Be a man." If this happens Monday, John gonna have to call the misery by himself. Well, if it is misery, because you never know, unless it's a beatdown or any of that stuff. But I see what you're saying. But 4 more likies to 35.
Smack to the likey people.
4. The number 4.
You guys better not leave me hanging Monday, as Brad says. Feeble bingo card.
Yes, the feeble bingo card.
No, we're not going to leave you hanging Monday.
Luca will. I won't.
No, we'll leave Alex hanging Monday because not only is he a Giants fan, when I try to do those JETS chants through the audio, he would cut it off immediately.
Yeah, that's pretty rude. Don't do that on Monday. That's pretty rude, you clown.
You do that, I'm banning you from the entire stream. You won't call shit.
You can't ban me from the entire stream. Who do you think started this channel?
We're the same person, technically, as everybody says.
Oh!
You said we're the same person? Strike one.
Do I smell round 2 brewing?
I mean... John and Luca, is Monday the biggest night of your life?
No, the day the Jets are in the Super Bowl, that might be another 50 years from now.
I was about to say, you never know if they're going to be in the Super Bowl.
That's right.
In your lifetime. A lot of people have thought that way.
Jacob tried to apply, throw in his application. I'll take Alex's spot. Okay.
Time to go, everybody.
Clown. Isaiah Pacheco gets 3 yards there.
And got maybe about 3 or 4 on the play.
Jake has offered to take my spot on Monday, even though I haven't said it's up for grabs. So that's an interesting comment right there. I'm too chicken. I already told you I'm calling the 49ers-Giants game. Y'all heard Rodgers? Yep, he's going to be on the Pat McAfee show every Tuesday, and Daniel Jones is going to be on the Kay Adams show every Tuesday. So there's that. Mahomes takes a snap, 4-man rush. He might take it himself. He's going to take it himself. First down. Oh, what a hit by Benito Jones.
Benito Jones laying him out there. Took a shot to the back, but he did pick up the first down.
335-pound a man right there. But I believe Aiden Hutchinson was finding his way in the backfield again.
Just incredible. Watch this. Yeah, this.
Actually, he got pretty dominated. Well, I mean, it was one rep, but he got pretty dominated right there.
Wow,
that's a nasty hit. That's a big boy.
But it's a clean hit.
Exactly. Fake to Pacheco. Mahomes. Throws it to Pacheco. Pacheco got some shiftiness, and he's got 9 yards.
How about the little jump pass from Mahomes there? That was a little creative. Good job there.
Yep. Big K Adams. He's referencing The Godfather, of course. You know, funny you say that, Frankie. I had to do that scene with somebody in acting class, except I didn't hit the girl, of course. Because if I did, I'd be
although he might have he thought about it.
I'm not that terrible of a person. Sky Moore in motion. They'll give it to Pacheco with Rice as a blocker, first down. A little bit more usage of Isaiah Pacheco, and that's a first down for Kansas City.
Good job there to pick up the first. As Kansas City finally looks like they're starting to get something going on offense. A nice plays from Mahomes.
Yeah, I've offered obviously Sox the spot of coming on Thursday Night Football when he can, because I know he's got a band. He's got he's house hunting right now. There's a couple other things going. He's getting married next summer, so there's a lot of planning on his end that I don't necessarily have the responsibilities of yet, but I talk to him every now and then.
Deep shot from Mahomes.
Deep shot. Incomplete. Cam. Oh, there's a late flag.
Oh. I want to take another look at
with
that.
The coverage. I want to see a replay of that. I don't think that was PI.
Like Christian Watson was the intended receiver.
I think the NFL has called that a flag. I think the NFL has came back and they said, you know what? We need that penalty for the Chiefs. We need that penalty to be on the lines because that was clearly not PI, but we need to help out the Chiefs here.
Cam Sutton with the penalty on Justin Watson.
I like another replay of that one. Let's see. He was lined up against Watson. Looks like one-on-one coverage is Watson running right by him. And
I see the push. I do. It's just like Watson doesn't really try to turn around and sell it too much. That's my problem. So anyway, they're set up for the 25.
I think it could have been either way.
Right. Pacheco fake. Mahomes looking. McNeil.
Oh,
pressure could have gotten held right there. Blake Bell with a catch.
I thought they missed a flag. I thought one of the defensive linemen on the Lions got held there.
Yeah, Lee McNeil.
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs on the money line. Chiefs on the money line.
Interesting comment here, Mike Frankie. Luca has never looked better.
What a compliment.
And then Luca is going to be in Sox position looking for a house with Taylor Swift.
How is that not a flag?
If the Lions offense looks like this the rest of the year, Ben Johnson will not be a commodity for head coach jobs next year. True, but we'll see. Incomplete pass, Sky Moore with the drop.
Sky Moore has not looked the best start out this season.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Armin, you are facing the Chiefs, but also, like, this is one of the biggest commodities, and this is one of the biggest games.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're hiring a head coach, you want to see him do good in big games. Like, obviously, Brian Dable has that with that whole shooting fest in 2021. And what was it? One of the playoff games.
Yep. Between Allen and Mahomes.
Yeah, like 40 seconds to go and all that. 3rd down and 2. Mahomes fires. Drop by Kadarius Toney.
Another drop for Toney. Jesus, man.
Another one.
Mahomes does not look happy on that one. That you got to catch, man. There is no excuse for that one.
Thank you for Darren Waller.
That was a horrible drop as Butker is coming out with the field goal unit to look like to kick 3. But watch this again. Good pocket for Mahomes. And you know what? I don't even know if that was meant for Tony. Oh, it was. Yeah, it was. Because they both
Richie
they
James also ran across there. So it was
the two
Giants
former Giants, the Stooges.
Harrison Butker kicks it good, and it's 17-14.
Key drop there, but the Chiefs do put 3 on the board. 2:10 left in the third quarter as they go to a commercial.
Do any of you guys want my spare ticket for the Eras Tour movie if Pete doesn't want to go? I think Luca will take it.
Fuck yourself, Alex. Everybody look at my
Why
avatar.
do you have the Howie profile? Why?
I didn't even realize that. Where's the sunblock?
Where's the sunblock, Luca?
Maybe I'll come up with a better one. Maybe try to make it bigger.
He's going to put the one of the sunblock squirting into his mouth. But we appreciate y'all being here. 47 votes on the poll so far. This has been a great Thursday night game, I must say. It's not really been boring. There's been exciting parts. Luca, are you okay?
He's not a big fan of the moon as well.
Yeah, he's not a big fan of the moon. He's not a big fan of the moon. Mm-hmm. He's scared of baseballs. He was hit by a baseball. That was his only RBI in professional baseball. So, but Frankie, you're gonna have to do a little bit more convincing if you want Luca to go on the Eras Tour movie and stuff like that. A little bit more convincing. But then again, it is Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's Luca's girl.
Kansas City. Thank you very much for Darren Waller. I'll make him an offer he can't refuse.
All right, you do that.
He says you don't like the moon. Are you going to turn into a werewolf? The Luca who cried wolf. And he is not. This is not hibernating time, though. It's commercial.
He's doing an extra hibernation. Oh, Frankie's defending his girl. I'm sorry, Frankie. That's your girl. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
You want to tell us something?
Is everything okay over there?
Every stream we have now, somehow it becomes a mess.
You know, Luca in hibernation.
It's not what you want.
But it's right there in front of us.
It always was in front of us. What do you mean? They're looking at
check
Aiden
again.
Here.
What did he do?
It's supposed to say outside bad, the sun's scary.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that might be a worthy slogan.
No matter what we're doing.
The whole division is in front of us. That is true. And also this. Credit to Mr. Football Grump for that one. Jacob, credits to him. He sent me a tweet by our good buddy, the Entertainer, who was obviously on here for the training camp preview for the Giants. He goes, Tony's pregame meal was a bagel with extra butter because his hands are extra slippery. Jared Goff, little jump there, incomplete. Justin Reed could have possibly taken that back for 6, but he deflects it instead.
Nice coverage there by Justin Reed. He's made a few nice plays tonight. It's been good. It's been solid in coverage.
I watched that movie a few nights ago, most by the numbers I've ever seen, and now he's got Howie with the sunblock. So I'm gonna go lock up the sunblock when I go upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Bolton coming on a blitz. He absolutely mauled the running back, and Goff throws it away.
That was a big hit.
Penalty marker.
Flag. Is this?
My guess is holding against. My guess is holding against the Lions, but we'll take a look. John Hussey once again is our referee for tonight.
See what happens.
Personal foul, tripping, offense.
Oh, I think Montgomery tripped Bolton after he got knocked down.
Yeah, let's take a look at this replay.
Montgomery's the one that's going to pick up Bolton here. And then Bolton just bum rushed him.
His feet are up.
Got his legs.
His feet are up. Yep.
That was a dumb penalty by David Montgomery. That should get you on the bench on that one.
Yeah, play Jahmyr Gibbs a little bit more. Help me and Armand out.
That's the sentiment right there. Is 2nd and 22 now it becomes.
That's what has to happen. 2nd down and 22 after the tripping penalty. Aggressive front here shown by Kansas City.
Yeah, loading the box here.
4-man rush. Montgomery still in the game. Goff open. Close to a first down. Khalif Raymond. He's about 3 yards shy. Threading the needle.
That's a very good throw from Jared Goff. One of his better ones of the night, I might add. But watch Raymond lined up here. Mainly as a special man, but runs a little quick in route. And
former Jet and Giant.
Post route. Picks up about
2017 with the Giants and the Jets.
Picks up about 19 on the play.
3rd and 2. Finally, we get what we want. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. Fake. Looking. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown was the intended receiver, thrown a little bit behind him, and it's 4th down. The game of defense is being played here. Why is it now freaking Billy Bob Thornton?
What is he doing?
Yeah, I did see the Rizzo ejection. So Jack Fox will come on to punt again. Once again. I have to blow my nose after this.
You could hear the Chiefs tomahawk.
Yep.
Booming kick.
Richie James from the 24, and he gets absolutely. Oh my God! It's a fumble.
He coughed it up.
By the Chiefs.
I think Richie James is claiming that he was down.
Khalil Dorsey picked it up. The former Giant and Raven. I'd have to take a second look. Let's see. He's down.
Yeah.
Elbows down.
Yeah, the ref rules it. Yeah, that's the right call. Yeah, he's lucky though. If he didn't land on his elbow, he might have been screwed.
Right.
He's very lucky there.
It's a big hit there.
Could have been costly.
Exactly.
Not cough the football up like that, but very fortunate there.
But first and 10 Chiefs it will be. 1:06 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Luca is on drugs?
Probably.
A possibility. We're not ruling it out.
No.
Mahomes gets the handoff to CEH. And it's about a 5-yard gain. Looks like Cam Sutton was really looking for a holding penalty.
Yeah.
But he's not. So
rough stuff with CEH with the linebacker Derek Barnes in on the play.
It's probably the last play of the 3rd quarter. After this, I'm going to do a fantasy update and also an ad and then blow my nose too because I sound congested, but I'm making the best of it. Mahomes drops back, looking. Possible holding penalty there, but catch Noah Gray. He's escaping. Past the 40, 1st down.
Wow. Talk about missing a tackle. He did not go down on the play. Alex thought he saw a holding penalty, but we'll take another look.
There might be an injury on the field.
Oh, one of the Lions players. Can't tell who that is.
30-something.
Who is that? Is that Kirby Joseph, the safety? Let's see. Oh, he was the man that missed the tackle, and no, who got hurt?
Still trying to figure out.
But it was Branch, I think. It was Branch, I think. Because I think I saw him when he missed it. He jumped over Joseph. I think he hopped.
It is Brian Branch. He is down. He has not gotten up yet. Sat up, but not up. Looks like they're attending to his leg or his knee. We got a helicopter over. I don't know if we could hear it because I've kind of muted background noise, but there is a helicopter. Loud one.
You want to look at his profile pic?
No, get that clown out of here. He's not proud. He's a garbo manager.
But hope all is well, of course, for Brian Branch, who obviously had the iconic pick six.
There's some of the numbers on Juwan Taylor: 37 pass block snaps and 2 quarterback hurries. So he's done a pretty solid job of his night, especially some of the matchups, including Aiden Hutchinson, who's won some battles. As again, they show Taylor and Hutchinson going at it. Obviously, big free agent coming over this year to play right tackle. Is
Right.
good to see Branch walk off on his own power. A little help from the trainers, but hopefully he's okay. So he did have, Alex mentioned earlier, the pick six.
Yep. First Lions player with a pick six in an NFL debut since 1967. And I knew Buck was a bad manager since he said the Yankees should wear cotton uniforms. Interesting. Anyway, back to action. 8 seconds left here in the quarter. And another, looks like they're going to let it run out. So time did start again. We are at the end of the third quarter. Detroit 14, Kansas City 17. I will return in a second.
Guys, remember, hit that like, comment, subscribe button on the channel, please, for this video. We do appreciate all the things and the support that you guys have given us tonight, as we could not have done this without you guys. Also, remember, if you're a member, there's going to be another baseball video coming out on Saturday, so get ready for that. And I will go through some of the comments. As Jacobs says, was Branch second round? Yeah, he was their second round pick of this year. Hopefully he's okay. And Alex is not a Seinfeld fan. I don't know if that's true. I never asked him about that. We could find out when he comes back. Nevertheless, this is 17-14 going into the fourth quarter. I got to say, good job for the Lions to hold up defensively. Obviously, the Branch pick six, although that was more of Kadarius Toney's drops. But you see them getting a little more to Mahomes. Hutchinson's gotten there quite a few times. He's won some one-on-one battles. They've also ran some stunts to free him up, which has been really good. Charles Harris hasn't done a bad job as well, trying to get after Mahomes, because they have flustered him a little, and he's had some iffy throws that haven't really cost him. The only one that cost him was the Kadarius Toney Butterfinger.
Why? It's first of all, number one, it's a shame that Kadarius Toney doesn't have Twitter. Number one, that. Number two, why isn't Luca out of hibernating?
Because I thought I'd
don't
just
know.
display the picture.
What is that? Is that Mike Pelfrey? Get him off there.
Why are you being a clown?
What is wrong with you?
All right, so here's a this might be the poll question. Who's a bigger clown, Luca or Kadarius Toney?
Oh.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Bad Santa remains supreme. Bad Santa remains supreme.
Oh, is that? Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't tuned into Seinfeld. I'm gonna be honest there. Bad Santa 2 sucks. I like both. I don't really have a problem with either. Anyway, back to action here. 15 minutes left to go is a full-fledged quarter ahead of us. This is caught by Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who's gotten a ton of burn tonight. And Campbell with a strong tackle right there, but a gain of 6 for CEH. Second down and 3. Mahomes hands it off. CEH again. He's got a first.
Nice extra
First down and
effort
more.
there. Pushing through Hutchinson on the play.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire has been a major factor tonight. He's got 6 carries for 22 yards. But it seems like he's been involved a little bit more than that in terms of the snap percentage. At least I would say. $13.50 left to go. CEH again in the backfield. Blake Bell in motion. Mahomes takes the snap. Looks. He's under pressure. He's going to run it. Needs blocking. He's close to the first down, probably down at the 20. And if not, he's about an inch away from the first.
Yeah. About less than a yard. They're going to give him that. So, going to be inches. But again, we talk about his escapability. Watch, this is good pocket awareness. Sees that it's collapsing and he doesn't have a play. I'm just going to take off and I'll get the slide and protect myself.
Tony in motion. They're going to give it to Tony. Tony. He's dropped. Ton of negative plays. Tony visibly frustrated. Derek Barnes on the tackle. It's third down.
Great one-on-one tackle from Barnes there. This brings up third down.
Third down. As the people would call it in Pittsburgh.
As Frankie says he picked Philly to win the Super Bowl this year because I don't pick teams to go back-to-back, but KC is going to be tough. Yeah, I mean, Mahomes is always a candidate every year. He's that elite.
Third down and 2. Mahomes. Couple of pancakes by his tackles. Still fighting.
Wow.
Dropped by McKinnon.
My God. First off, I thought there was a false start on the right side from Taylor. All right, but then Mahomes got wrapped up, and he still couldn't bring him down. Watch this. Watch this. We'll see the right side. Yeah, Taylor jumped. They missed that one. I'm sorry.
They've been missing that a little bit tonight.
As he's holding on his leg, wow, that's incredible.
That's got to be a catchable ball. They have not really helped Mahomes too much.
Houston brought him down, but he's literally holding his legs, and he's still got the throw off.
Pacheco is a dog. Yeah, I agree. So it looks like Levi Onwuzurike, the third-year man out of Washington, is getting tended to by the trainers. How can you not go to the event on the 23rd if you live in the building?
God.
Yeah, he lives at 161 River Avenue.
Yeah. Never.
So, hopefully Onwuzurike is okay. See if we could find out what happened to Brian Branch. We'll have some it's mostly, I'm looking at Twitter, it's mostly obviously the pick 6, but these receivers starting to look like like rookies from last year. Why are you putting Joe Judge as your profile?
I'm glad, you know what? I'm glad Luca found a way to amuse himself.
Yes. We got us two, and then we got an entire circus down there. Where's the circus music when you need it?
Call it the Big Apple Luca at this point.
Bills Niners Super Bowl. I'll get to that in a second, Frankie. I have an explanation.
Bucker is going to kick a 39-yarder here.
Attempting from that far out. The snap is good. The kick is good.
Good.
So it's 20-14.
Bucker becomes 2 for 2 left on the night.
Luca is as useless as Josh Donaldson. Wow.
Frankie, as much as you can't see me right now, I can see those messages, and you're not funny.
Why are you being a clown? Just show your face.
If you're hibernating, how are you able to read the messages?
He's not going to talk.
Again, I'm in
not
hibernation.
calling
Now I'm back.
No, yeah.
He's returned. How
Frankie,
was your nap?
it's because Alex is superstitious.
So Frankie, leading back to this channel start, every time I've called the Giants game on here, they've lost. Steelers, Giants. Bucks, Giants. Bucks, Giants again. 22. Cowboys, Giants, 22. And then Jets, Giants this past summer here.
Yeah, Frankie's saying your superstitions aren't real.
Oh, I believe they are. I'm not saying the Giants will win on Sunday, but there's a better chance when I'm not calling it. So, Luca, how has hibernation treated you?
I feel very warm right now.
What?
I feel very warm right now.
Well, I mean, it's really odd that people hibernate in the summertime.
Frankie says superstitions aren't real.
Thank you. So I'm looking this up right now. There are some animals that do hibernate in the summer. And we got the mice. We got a tortoise.
What is wrong with him?
What are you doing?
Seriously, he's your brother.
What do you do? I'm gonna kick him.
Now you ain't gonna do shit.
The Yankees offense hibernating in the summer. You got a point. You got a point there. Let's see what else we got here. We got the hedgehog. That's another one. So, a couple of names there. They're looking at one of the Hunt family members, I guess, passed away this year. Yeah, cat cam, basically that. Looks like the Chiefs, of course, will kick off. Khalil Dorsey is back deep, and he will let it go in the end zone. Looks like they haven't taken many kicks out today, which not surprising.
Frankie's saying the Yankees offense hibernated in the summer. True, very true.
They took an early hibernation in June. That's correct.
Yeah, maybe they started in like April.
Gotta go.
As our Joe Judge clown is back into hibernation. All right.
David Montgomery back in the backfield. He takes the handoff. Montgomery, he's breaking a few tackles, and he gets down at the 29. Nick Bolton and L'Jarius Sneed finishing it up.
Jacob says the helicopters that keep flying over my house is Cashman keeping an eye on him to make sure he doesn't give Yankee secrets to the Mets. Why would I want to give garbage secrets to my garbage team? It's like
exactly. Why would you want to give him that advantage?
Yeah. No, it's not an advantage. It'd be a disadvantage knowing they're garbage.
True.
Well, the Yankees aren't smart.
Thank you. Jason Kabinda in the backfield with Jahmyr Gibbs. They're going to hand it off to Gibbs on a misdirection, and he is not going anywhere.
Jeez.
Good tackles up the middle there. Leo Chenal, former Wisconsin product. It's third down.
Mm-hmm. Watch the they're gonna try and pull to the right here, and then just
I thought he had that hole up I thought he had that hole up the middle, John.
Yeah, he did. He did, but all the blockers went to the right side and they just got beat.
So I think that's going to be a teaching point really in the film room. Play clock winding down. 3, 2.
2 and 10 on third down for the Lions.
They are going to call
a delay
of game. Delay of game offense. And that's going to back them up 5. He's not accepting of that garbage.
That's right. I'm not accepting of their current garbage too, but still, I don't want more garbage. You can keep your garbage and have it.
You can have it.
Hair, you can have it. Thanks. No.
Assert yourself.
Be
10:46 left to go. Play clock winding down. 3rd down and 12. This is going to be a big time 3rd down. Looks like the Lions are in cover 3. What a hit. And what a kick.
Wow.
Josh Reynolds with the 1st down. Jared Goff got absolutely walloped in the backfield.
What a throw from Goff there. That was
staying
right
in there,
his face.
patient, and just threading the needle like he has multiple times tonight. Let's see where that's coming from. I believe it's L'Jarius Sneed who laid the big hit down.
They put the pressure on there, yeah. Extra pressure. No one picked him up. He got knocked over. Goff, very tough quarterback, stands in there and fires a dart to Reynolds there.
Cabinda in the backfield is the fullback once again. Goff looking, firing, caught, snagged by Brock Wright, and there is a penalty marker down. Let's see where this is going to fall.
Stepping on the...
But if people accept the...
I do not accept anyone garbage, all right? I call garbage out. That you were incorrect on that one, Brad.
Tomorrow on first day, did the Rams lose the Stafford Goff trade? Who knows? But it looks like it's going to be holding against George Karlaftis.
They decline the penalty.
But it's still going to be 2nd down, so that gets them more yardage, just not another down to play with. Yeah, that's pretty evident. Usually you have to go beyond 5 yards to call holding, but if it's on the defensive line, you got to call it. So Karlaftis with a key penalty there, but it is declined.
2nd and 2nd again. Or
Gibbs in motion. They're going to hand this to Montgomery. Montgomery absolutely stopped in the backfield. Derek Nottie. It's been a little silent tonight, but makes a key tackle there, and it's 3rd down.
Derek Nottie.
You have to wonder if they don't get this play here, would they regret letting that penalty pass up? Montgomery in the backfield. Monroe St. Brown in the backfield, too. See where they're going to go with this.
Loading up
Khalif
the box
Raymond
here.
in motion. They're going to give it to Montgomery, and he is in there for a 1st down. Trent McDuffie on the tackle, but not before he goes over to move the chains.
Brad, you're just crazy.
Rams won trade. They won a Super Bowl out of it. True.
Crazy.
Of course, but that wouldn't stop first.
No, Frankie, we get the point.
Or undisputed.
Yeah.
Undisputed with Keyshawn, Michael Irvin,
Richard Sherman,
and Skip Bayless.
Skip A. Bayless.
Play action. Goff. Solid protection up front. Throws. Threads the needle. 1st down. Josh Reynolds. Past the 20. Inside the 15 to the 13. He's gone off tonight. People talk about Amon St. Brown. Josh Reynolds has arguably been the number 2 receiver tonight, and he moves the chains.
Watch how he shakes off the defender here. Runs there, then does a little stop, a little curl action, and just takes off right after.
Big yards after the catch right there, which leaves them in the red zone. Josh Reynolds, 4 receptions, 80 yards tonight. It's been a big part of their offense. Montgomery gets the carry. Montgomery past the 10 to the 9. Chiefs running out of time very slowly. Obviously, they'll get the ball back, but not a good feeling about Chiefs -4.
Yeah, that's right. The line moved to, remember, it was at -6 to start, and now it's moved to -4. So interesting to see how this game does play out.
Yes, indeed. Montgomery in the backfield. 2 tight ends set with Laporta and Brock Wright. Amon St. Brown in motion. They're going to give this a misdirection to Montgomery. Montgomery's got the 1st down. Montgomery's got a touchdown. Lions. That's one of the best things that Detroit did last year. Misdirection runs. So now Riley Patterson will come on to kick the extra point. Absolute stud blocking up front and Montgomery just sails into the end zone for a touchdown. This free agent signing is really panning out this first game.
Mm-hmm. Some of their
Patterson, the kick is good, and the Lions have the first lead since the first quarter.
21-20 as the Lions are up on the Montgomery touchdown. Is nice run there. We head to commercial, but we're still on.
We have any comments from the peanut gallery? Peanut gallery.
You. Wiesna.
Yeah, I mean, peanut galleries. All right, so if peanut. All right, here's what we're gonna do, John. Ready? So if peanut gallery is truly not here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna kick him, and then he's gonna come back when he feels he's ready.
Wiesna mystery. Frankie got it.
Nobody removes me like that.
Oh.
So you know what? I'm for once I'm gonna put up my serious avatar.
Oh God.
And I'm gonna keep it like this.
All right, I respect that. You know,
Well, why are you hibernating, hedgehog?
Because I'm hibernating.
Now you're not.
Yeah, now I'm back.
Luca currently immersed in Taylor Swift. I don't think that's possible, but so we got 48 votes on the poll so far. 48% say Chiefs, 44% say Lions, remaining 8% say tie. Well, I don't know that you really get a tie in this situation, but it's possible. And thank you to Jacob for. I also got to read an ad, but he also clipped the Monty touchdown, so appreciate it. But as I mentioned beforehand, we are sponsored by SeatGeek, folks. If you're going to a game, a Taylor Swift concert, a concert in general.
Fuck yourself, Alex.
How do you know that was going to be directed at you? But okay. If you're going to a concert, game, parking passes, stuff like that, guess what? You could get $20 off your entire ticket order with the promo code Big Blue in the Bronx. It's Big Blue in the Bronx. Save yourself $20 or save a friend $20. How about that? Yes, indeed. Going up the big time. But so it looks like we're getting back to action with 7:06 left to go. 7:06 left. And I got two hibernating guys, so I guess I'll
No, I'm not hibernating. It's snack time.
Snack time. What's snack time?
We got Wheatons tonight.
Wheatons. Eat this. Wheatons. Kick off into the end zone. Richie James will let it go, and we'll see what the defense has in store for Patrick Mahomes. Now, here's a question, John. Since we got the peanut gallery, but this is actually a game question. Are you going to line up Aiden? This is a key drive right here. You can't even allow a field goal. And if you do, you got to go back down and score if you have time. Do you put Hutchinson on the inside or do you leave him over the right tackle?
You got to go inside. Juwan Taylor has held up his own tonight. You got to try and figure out a way to get to Mahomes, as that's a quick out.
This one's caught Justin Ross, the Clemson man. Suffered with some injuries over the course of his career. Is second down. Ross obviously made the final roster. Feeble snacks.
This is not feeble. This is amazing.
And off to Pacheco. He is shy of the first down marker by a yard or so. Ali McNeil on the tackle. Too bad Luca can't eat during hibernation. God. 6:05 left. Third down and 1. Key situation here. Lions are packing the line. Blake Bell in motion. Looks like Blake Bell's going to take the snap. Almost a jump. They're going to give it to Rashee Rice. And in the
Oh.
backfield, they stop him. Josh Pashal, second-year man out of Kentucky.
Little
And that's
too
a
cute
key
there.
stop by Detroit.
Little too cute. I don't
Little
like that
too
play
cute.
call. Sometimes you just gotta stuff it in.
Sometimes you just got to go old-fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
Rashee Rice did not break away from that, of course, because he was stuffed. Tommy Townsend is on the punt. Turning, and they're going to let this bounce. It wasn't a great one
No.
at the 34, so the Lions, if they do all things right, they could be putting themselves in a position to win this game.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to another commercial. Damn it. Just play on.
Hey, they need to get their ads in, John.
I don't care what they need.
So someone said this on Twitter. I'm kind of starting to agree with this. I would be so glad right now if Sky Moore stopped impersonating an NPC on this drive. He's been a non-playable character the entire game.
No, yeah.
Very close to offsides, but also looked like Patty was calling timeout, unless that design was that design of the play. That might have been the design of the play, honestly.
I think it was the design.
And they failed at it. So
Yeah.
But
Here's some damn good weapons.
Wheatons, eat this. And then we have the hibernating Aaron Rodgers.
Too bad Luca.
Is he in the dark cave?
Yeah.
Maybe those are the questions to ask, my friends. Is he in the dark cave? Is he in the darkness retreat?
Definitely.
I don't think so. Like, I don't know that they'll go back this year. But hey, I don't know. But I don't think so. I don't think they'll go back, but I don't think they'll have a hangover. Wheatons is gonna be the next sponsor. I think the next sponsor should be Stacy's Pita Chips.
That's because you like it.
Okay. And he's making that Wheat Thins thing because guess what? You like Wheat Thins and you're eating Wheat Thins.
Everyone likes Wheat Thins.
I mean, I don't really eat Wheat Thins, so.
Because you're just a sick freak.
Okay. Okay. Luca, do you have any opinion on this, or are you hibernating?
Maybe he's like testing them both out right now. Wheat Thin, pita chip.
Maybe he's making a sandwich. Like putting a pita chip, then a Wheat Thin, and a pita chip. Or maybe he's putting it on a stick like a kebab.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Disgruntled, what's up? He says, let's go Detroit. Yeah, they're right now could be winning this game. Luca is an NPC this stream. Yeah. Definitely been acting like an NPC. So they got to have a big stop here. Not great field position if you're the Chiefs defense. Not a great punt by Tommy Townsend. And looks like there's a false start.
Going on the offense.
Looks like half the offensive line moved.
Everyone but the center, the ref says.
I always love that. You know, obviously you don't like to see false starts.
Everyone did.
Everybody but the center.
Some miscommunication there is.
Yeah, everybody but the center moved.
Yeah.
It is true. False start offense, everybody but the center. False start, special teams. Roughing the passer on the kicker. Sam Laporta in motion on a 1st and 15. Jahmyr Gibbs back in the game for the Lions. They're going to give it to Gibbs. Gibbs has got some room. Gibbs is pushing. Yards after the contact, and it's a first down.
Gibbs.
Pushed over Mike Dana for yards. Creating space and breaking tackles. This is why they drafted him in the first round as early as they did. Yeah, I agree. Do it for my fantasy team. 4:35 left. Looks like they're starting to chew clock a little bit. And off to Montgomery. Montgomery is caught.
Wrapped up there. It took an extra couple hits.
Matt Dickerson on the tackle. Veteran from UCLA. I'm going to do a fancy update for myself to see how Jameer
Yeah, I'm
Gibbs
looking
is doing.
too.
He's got 11.8 points for me, so that's not terrible.
Not horrible. Could be worse.
Could be worse. Monroe St. Brown in motion. Pitch to Montgomery. And Mike Dana pushes him out of bounds. It's third down. Could they have gotten Bijan, though? Or Bijan was off the board. Bijan was off the board. He was selected, I think, like 8th overall. The Pac-12 will be more alive next year than Luca is tonight. That's a good point. That's a good point. 3:21 left to go. Third down and 5. Goff calling out signals. He's going to hand it off to Montgomery, and he's shy at the 45, but will they go for it? Because that's usually a type of play where they do go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they will.
Yeah, it looks like they're keeping the offense on. Gutsy call here again from Campbell. Remember, he had the fourth quarter. They went for it in the first, the fake punt, and he went for it. 4th and 2.
2:49 left to go. 4th down and 2. Mahomes warming up on the sideline. Montgomery coming back. Snap, taken. Goff looks. It's tipped.
It's not.
Justin Reed with the
Reed
tip,
again.
and that's a big turnover on downs.
Wow, Justin Reed, what a play. He's made a few solid plays tonight. And a really good showing out game for him, in my opinion.
Campbell has balls. Yes, he does. Maybe the Cats killed Luca. Chiefs been getting away with holding in false starts. They have been. No, I'm not even. I know you're a Raiders fan, disgruntled, but like I've been watching and I've been seeing it a little bit.
Watch Reed here. Watch him.
Just jumps up
slightly, jumps up, and yeah, he just recognizes it. That's just smart football from Justin Reed.
Here we go again. Mahomes got the ball with 2.5 minutes left.
Uh-oh.
And they haven't gone to commercial, surprisingly.
No.
Mahomes, fake to Pacheco. Looks, fires over the middle. Oh, my God. It's dropped by Tony again.
He did it again.
Shit.
Oh, my God. Wow. That is just awful from Tony. I mean, there's no excuse. He's wide open.
Oh, my God.
My goodness. He had room too. Yeah. Mahomes is like in disbelief. He's dropped a few on him.
Mahomes fires.
Flag down and behind the play.
First down, Sky Moore.
This might be coming back.
So why are Tony's hands rocks? Starting to understand why the Giants cut bait with Tony too soon. And it's going to be holding against Kansas City. Clown, he has lotion on his. Yeah, so I think the holding on Charles Harris from Donovan Smith, that was pretty obvious.
Yeah,
with a hook.
First penalty of the night, Smith.
Tough situation here. I would not put Tony on the field the rest of the night. He's had 3 bad plays.
Yeah, he's awful.
Isaiah Pacheco lands in the backfield again. Mahomes takes the snap. Mahomes looks, fires, dropped by Sky Moore.
Sky Moore and Kadarius Toney, man, both of them have been friggin' awful in my opinion. As that was a good play from Johnson, CJ Gardner-Johnson on the coverage. Look at him read and react to that.
I want to encourage. Not encourage, but I want to. What do you call it? Enlighten Mr. Disgruntled on something because it kind of has to do with his team, real quick. Maybe even after this play. I think I'll do it after the play. Maybe he does know this. Maybe he doesn't know this. I'm going to relay it anyway. Anyway, Patrick Mahomes, 3rd down, 20. Mahomes looks, fires, nearly intercepted by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson again.
4th down, and they will punt.
They have no choice
So,
here.
What I will say is this, disgruntled. The pick that the Chiefs gave us for Kadarius Toney, the 3rd rounder, is what we gave to you for Darren Waller. So, yeah, Frankie's reading my mind already.
That was another excellent play. 2 back-to-back plays. That's why you go out and sign a guy like that. Gardner-Johnson making the play.
Chiefs still have 3 timeouts, so it's not over if they convert. Absolutely. Are they going for it? No way they're going for it.
Oh, maybe they are. Wow.
I get. Oh, they false. There has to be a false start penalty there.
No.
And there is.
Yep.
False start on the offense. That's going to be on Jawan Taylor. No, you got to punt it now. You have to. You absolutely have to.
Yeah.
Sloppy game from the Chiefs tonight. Yep. Great game to start the season.
Yeah. Watch Jawan Taylor. Yeah, he was 2 steps ahead of everyone.
Jacob, I appreciate you sending me all these clips.
Oh, that was a horrible drive. Oh, they're still going for it. Holy crap.
Still going for it. So, I mean, really have to rely on the defense. Mahomes looks, he's under pressure. You got to keep something on him. He's just going to fire it. And this is dropped.
Oh.
Incomplete. They will
Sky
take
Moore
over
dropped
on
another one, man.
2. That was a little high, but he hasn't had a good night. It will be a turnover on downs, and the Lions will get the football. I wouldn't have gone for it there.
2-minute warning about to happen.
Refs finally noticed the cheating on the O-line for the Chiefs.
Yeah, no, that's just.
I can't say I expect many more from the Raiders fan, but no, they have gotten away with a lot of calls, and it's starting to kick in now. I'm sorry to anyone who had Kadarius Toney on their fantasy team.
Oh, him and Sky Moore have been awful, man.
I think Sean has him on his fantasy team.
Yeah, and also the Chiefs' offensive line that play was on that drive was horrendous. Which also means if this holds up, Alex, we're all going to be 0-1 on picks to start the season.
Yeah.
That's what the book says. We all pick the Chiefs.
Wait, I picked the Lions. Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, shut it.
You know what's also big, John, that we haven't really talked about? What is Luca playing something?
Is he playing something?
He is. I hear him laughing.
What is this clown doing? I was like, is that you?
Who's the bigger clown, him or Kadarius Toney?
That should be the poll question.
He's playing Wii music. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I've been a clown.
Yeah, we did.
He's been the clown of the night, other than Kadarius Toney. But what I was saying, John, before was the fact that they failed on that 3rd down with the reverse play. Mm-hmm. Remember?
Right.
The Chiefs, that they got too cute. So, just a couple of plays, man. Just a couple of plays that have really hurt the Chiefs, including, the drops and stuff. But apparently Kadarius Toney was getting booed in Kansas City.
Yeah, he was. He was. I was hearing the volume. I had the volume up. He was getting booed.
He should have got booed. It was terrible.
I mean, I could probably go out there and catch a pass at least. It's how refs call games for the top QBs in the NFL. It's nothing to do with Kansas City. Refs just let the top QBs and lines get away with it. Yep. No, I agree. I agree, man. Can we get 4 more likes to 35?
Please.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
So this is key right here. The 2-minute warning is over. The Detroit Lions need a first down at least to close out the game. But the Chiefs need a stop. Is it going to be heroics for Patrick Mahomes? We'll see. Montgomery up the middle, L'Jarius Sneed and McDuffie, and the O-line is still pushing. It's about a gain of 5.
That's a smart play by the offensive line. Takes more time off the clock.
Right.
As timeout looks to be called here.
So looking at some of the key plays. This is what happens when you don't have a number 1 receiver. I mean, they've missed Kelsey big tonight. I will say that. They've missed Kelsey fucking big tonight. In terms of like drops and stuff, this wouldn't be happening. Hand off. Montgomery. Bolton's still trying to tackle him, and he does.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3rd down, and they'll call another timeout.
Yeah. 1:47 left. If they get a stop here, they'll get a little bit of time.
Smash the likey like Kansas City wants to smash Kadarius Toney across the head.
Mm-hmm.
Even without, they've shot themselves in the foot. Drops.
Big 3rd down, 3rd and 2nd here for the Lions.
KC is also missing Chris Jones a little bit.
Yep.
I think that's John's fault.
Yeah, because I'm his agent with his contract. Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
Alex.
3rd down and 2. This is big right here. Kabinda in the backfield. 2 tight ends set with the fullback in the backfield. To Montgomery. He's got the first.
Got the first.
Oh, man, it looks like we could be wrong with our picks, John.
I think
not a good reputation to start off the season.
Final timeout used. And
wow.
Lions are going to win this one.
They're going to win.
Yeah, good. Kudos to the Lions. None of us had them picked. None of us thought that they would take down the Chiefs, but Frankie says worst thing for Mahomes, he still has to go to Brittany. That's foul.
You know what? Kadarius should do a TikTok with her and Jackson. Well, I don't know if Jackson's still facing charges or not.
I think he might be. I don't.
Kadarius Toney sucks. Yeah.
As
all right, so it looks like they're starting to kneel it out
victory
here.
Formation. Kudos to the Lions.
Victory formation, and everybody is hyped on that Lions sideline. This is a big victory, man. I mean, giving myself a little pat on the back. I picked the Lions to win. Well, shout-outs to you, Crossface. Great call tonight, brothers. Hopefully those clips come out okay. I will definitely take a look at all of them, man. I appreciate I didn't even know you could do that with the clips and whatnot, but I mean, if you're a Lions fan, and you know, a lot of they seem like the media's darlings, and a lot of people came into this game. Oh, you know, it's going to be a blowout. It's going to be this. The Chiefs are going to win. I mean, the Lions have proven, at least at this moment, that they are a good team. And I get it. Kansas City usually don't start out as a good team. But you know what? The Lions came in here when they raised the banner for the Super Bowl. Dan Campbell came in here. Aaron Glenn and all those other guys came in here, and they got the victory against Detroit. Now, I don't agree with that. They're not Super Bowl bound. I don't agree with that. Someone had a sign. But you know what? Big statement game. With all due respect, eat shit, Kansas. Luca lost his bet, Brad says. Chiefs, sorry.
Oh, that's right. He did lose the second one. Oh.
Detroit going to be this year's Giants. But we could start wrapping it up here. Let me go to the one who, damn, someone tweeted Tony is a bitch. Well, Tony is a bitch. How about that? But what was I going to say? Imagine Detroit gets Williams from USC. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think they still got to win. Unless they trade up, but Jared Goff has done his job for the most part. Chiefs cheat. I mean, hey, listen, they lost. So if they cheated, they cheated and lost. Luca, Mr. Hibernating, won, and we won with the alternating profile pictures. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Everybody have a good night. This was an entertaining game. Football is back, folks. I'm surprised the Lions were able to pull this off. The defense really adjusted. It was more about the ground game, and the Lions just got it done. It just shows that how important Travis Kelce is to this Chiefs offense, and the offensive line did not hold up for Patrick Mahomes. So Chiefs surprisingly start off 0-1. They usually start cold in September, but eventually get hot in October, the months on. But Lions, I'd say this is kind of a statement game for you, or really early on.
John.
Well, first off, thanks to everyone that joined us tonight. I do have to put the losses in the record book for all of us as we start 0-1 on picks this year. That's okay, though. We're not going to get every single one right, but we all
can't all be winners, can they?
We all flopped on this one. Main takeaway from this game: how about the Lions' defense doing a pretty good job? I know that some of the receivers and offensive receivers struggled for the Detroit Lions tonight. I mean, for the Kansas City Chiefs tonight. Obviously, Tony, Sky Moore not showing up for them. Really, no big receiver showed up for them. Their best receiver might have been either Justin Watson or like a Valdez Scantling or even Rashee Rice who had the touchdown. But you look at some of the plays. How about the rookie Brian Branch? We were talking about rookies before the game. He had a huge pick six on the Tony drop, and then some other plays. They did a pretty good job of making some plays in the backfield at times. You saw Hutchinson get some pressure. And, give them kudos, man. They kind of shut down this Chiefs offense.
Right. So we appreciate you guys. Just a couple of updates for you. Tomorrow we'll have the Giants hype video out at 6 p.m. So tell all your friends. Giants hype video. It's going to be fun. I did a lot of good stuff working on it, and I think it's going to be really interesting. Saturday, 2 things for y'all. One for the members. What was I going to say? So we have the outfield positions rankings would be center field next on Saturday. Mm-hmm. And then also we have a Big Blue in the Bronx podcast starting at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in which I'm talking about the Cowboys game, which will happen on Sunday. Sunday morning, it will be the first episode, the debut episode, 9:30 a.m. of the Rise and Rush podcast. We're going to have a lot of fun on there, making some predictions, talking about fantasy football, just a genuine football show for you guys. And then Monday, no Boys in the Big Apple, but we do have the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. So football season is back. Can't wait. Appreciate you guys. Use the SeatGeek code. Like, comment, subscribe to all the good stuff. Follow all the links in the description. And we will see you next time. Go Giants.